Hey everyone, part ISM. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench Show. So, again, another week's just completely vanished, and before you know it, we're live on a Friday night. I think there's less than 4 weeks till Christmas now, which is just absolutely crazy. I have no idea where this year has gone, but I think, like everyone, we'll be glad to see the back of it. So, we're back with our show, full show tonight. We've got Tim looking at all the latest kit releases. We've got Dan looking at your work on the Facebook page and forum. We've got questions for the crew with Al. And we've got a different section tonight. We've got what is Sam been buying in, the past few weeks or months, actually, it is now. And it's rather busy. So we'll be back to the normal section next week. But Simon specifically has done this thread, especially for Sam. There's a lot in there. So, yeah, Sam's bought a lot of stuff over the past couple of months. I'll say that at the very least. We've also got a couple of giveaways that we regularly do. We've got a £20 UP gift voucher that we've given away at random through the night, and a £10 UP gift voucher for the winner of Dan's section, because you people out there will get to vote on your favourite build of the night, and the build of the most votes will win a £10 UP gift voucher. Really simple, really easy, and that's it, really. So a busy show. With us tonight, if I click on everybody, let me get the gallery up. There we go. Tim's in his dressing gown.
Obi-Wan
Kenobi. There we go.
Which is Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi-Wan Punani. we got Alan. We got Al. We got Sam. We got Dan. We got Norman. We got Sai, and we got Luke as well. We got a Jim, but I don't know where he is. He's MIA.
Oh, so Jim is out shooting his friend. No.
All right.
Jim's out shooting with his friend. We did get confused about that.
Hang on. What's he shooting?
You didn't specify that.
Anyway, moving on. I rest my case. You see what I mean?
Yeah. We're in a second.
We're in a second. I'll put my glasses on. Oh, sorry. So, yeah. Everyone had a good week?
Crap Friday. Let's hope the week.
Nobody died, so it must have been a good week.
I can't say the same.
Oh, Madonna did, didn't she?
Yes, sadly.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Always fancied one of them gold bars.
What?
I don't know. I'm going nowhere near it though. If it's
Anyway, yeah, I thought he's lost me with that one.
Bras. Sorry.
Oh, bras.
Oh,
you said bars. That's where the confusion came from.
Ah, silly mate.
You tit.
Did I have a tiger to start playing with from the Survivor with Tim there?
Oh, now I've lost.
I think he's trying to imply that Tim's Rocky.
I've always thought that myself that I was well-hard.
What do you do for a living again, Alan?
Hey, not a lot.
Yeah. What?
Hang on. So Tim just said he thought he was Wellard, and he's actually a dog from EastEnders. Then is that what you're saying, Tim?
I thought you had a different camera angle.
Different type of show.
Yeah. So there we go. So we've got Tim's section to look at. Have you got many in there, Tim? We've already discussed this, but we'll do it again for the viewers.
I'll also go through it again. I'm adding to it as we speak. I found another couple of. I found one other thing. So 21 slides. So a couple of little things coming out. There's nothing really new out and about to buy. Just some new stuff that will be coming out.
Okay. Cool. Right. Is your section busy, Dan?
very.
Very?
Well, Facebook anyway, at least.
Yeah. Oh, I was in the chat. There we go. Tim, do you want to read some chat? Because mine's vanished. I made a mistake of clicking live chat halfway through.
Oh, I will get. I'll crack on. I hope I've got Norman as the first one. Is that what everyone else is seeing?
Yeah.
Must be a bit further
Good,
down.
cool. Okay, so we're Norman. Good evening, fellow Sprue fiddlers, and welcome to another show. Sean White, good evening. Aaron Parker and Simon Shaw, both there. Good evening, peeps. Good evening, everyone. Ronald De Bruyne. Sounds a bit Scottish, that one. Evening. Cy Davies, evening, peeps. Jeff, good evening, everybody. Friday again already. I know this really had flown past this week. to all.
It goes crazy fast, doesn't it?
This one really flies. Although the days are really dragged, it seems like you just turn around and it's Friday.
It's mental.
Steve from Southport, good evening all. Sean Bradders there, evening all. Brian Moran's there, evening folks. Hope you're all well.
Hi, Brian.
Joseph is there. It must be Friday. Hello, everyone. Rocky's there. Hey. Rocky Stewart, good evening from the USA. Should have got my pom-poms out then. Tracy Foglerson. I hope we got that right. Hello all afternoon here. Mike Tynan. Hey, wait there, boy. Hello, folks.
Oh my.
Patrick McGeever, evening all. Mark
there we go. Now I'm caught up now. There we go.
Good, Mark Coombs, good evening, everyone. Luke's there. Black Wife Model Works. Evening, folks. Al's Modelling and Photography, evening, everyone. Steve got my Trumpy 1/16th Panther yesterday. It's freaking huge. Yeah, I bet that is massive. That's what she said. That's a massive tanky 1/16th. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Good evening, everybody. Hope all is well. Ian Douthwaite, evening, folks. Jason Works. Hello, everyone. Hey, Jason. Williams Model Garage, evening, Paul and the crew, and all the peeps in the chat. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Do you want to do a bit then, Paul?
Hello, Don. I'll do a little bit, yeah. Oh, I've lost it again. There we go. Brian's there. Woodmill saying evening all. Gary Riderwin says evening everyone from down south.
Down south?
Down south. Ludwig says good evening everyone. Jeff Light says good evening everyone. Harry says good evening Paul and the crew. Ronald says you're a bit bright, Paul. Am I?
No.
It always does that. When I haven't got that light on, that always takes over the white balance. Yari says salutations to all. Malcolm Plum says evening everyone. Auntie says good evening. John Stone says evening slaves to the plastic.
Hello, John.
Oh, it's skipped again. There we go. Hughes there saying good evening all. And a damn fine evening it is. Yeah, all right.
Malcolm Plum was there. Did you see Malcolm Plum?
What do you mean?
Hello, Malcolm and Auntie. Sorry, I must have missed you. Hugh Gordon says evening all. Oh, I've already read that. Tam says evening all. Tom Jackson says hello, guys and girls. Al says a few beers here tonight. Al? Hugh? Hey, mate says good evening all. Clarky says good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Colin says evening, fellas. Hugh says he's working on surf. First one popped. Oh. Tribune saying evening, chaps. KK says hi, crew from Cully. Hope you're all okay. Not bad. Steve Hodge says good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Volt saying hi, guys. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to an evening of model building. I put my Mac way that way tonight, and the picture's bigger, but it's further away for me to read. Ronald's there saying, Tim, sorry to say I'm not Scottish. He's Dutch. Tony's there saying evening, everyone. Yaz there saying evening all. Steve says the lower hull is 18 inches long.
Right.
Good size. On the Panther. So that's 45 centimetres.
Very big.
Yeah, nearly 30%.
Nearly. David Gilmore says hi all. D3C, yes, is evening all. Cully says, got to say, I was blown away Gary Constable's going Mercedes. Always wanted to build it. Did a stunning model, so well on some.
Nice,
definitely. Mountaineer Modeler says, hello, everyone. Ray's there, saying hello, my friends. Good evening, nice Friday night.
Hello, Ray.
Daryl says, sorry, it was late. It was on the model. Oh, he's ordering off a model in CU, someone. Hope you're all well. And Daniel says, hello, all. Hope everyone is okay and well. And last of all, John Howell says, a very good evening, everyone.
Everybody.
Don't forget, UMP Retail has a Black Friday sale today. So head on over there. Make sure you take part in that. 25% off any UMP products, our own UMP label products. So make sure you go and partake in that and save yourself some money. And there we are. So we're all caught up. Who should we do?
Just thinking of UMP products. Have you ever looked at trying to make round sanding sticks?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No,
Well,
we looked into it
I thought you would
a
have.
long time ago. Yeah, it can't be done, unfortunately. Not for us, anyway. And I've seen them. They don't look very good. They're the ones that I've seen without naming names.
Okay.
Yeah. Sadly. Right. Simon, do you want to do your bit first? We'll get Sam's hoard done.
We certainly
Yeah.
can do.
Go on then, mate. Get a hand over to side. He's going to look for all the kits that Sam's got and bought over the what, Sam? Last couple of months?
Probably.
You're muted. You're muted, mate.
Yeah, probably the last 6 or 7 weeks.
So put your feet up.
Sit back and relax.
Have a look at this little lot.
Sam went crazy.
There's nothing better to do. I was bored.
Well, you certainly made up for it. I'll give you that.
There's that.
Right, over to you, Si.
All right, cheers. Yeah, so for those that watch regularly, you all know Sam's been in hospital for a while. You probably don't know why he was there, though. He rescued a cat, a dog, 3 kids, and a mum from a burning cereal box a couple of
And
weeks
he's now
ago.
called Samantha.
Yep. Anyway, no, he's been propping up the modelling industry by himself, and here's a selection of kits that Sam's been buying over the last few weeks. So let's pick them off one by one. There are quite a few, so I will go at a fair pace. First up, he got himself a German 18-ton heavy half-track 1/72nd scale kit.
It's huge, that thing, isn't it?
Nice.
Does it come with all that bit at the back as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's rear steer, that thing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
That is a beast.
That's basically a FAMO, isn't it?
Hang on, hang on. Go back. What did you say it was?
That's rear steer.
That one.
Yeah, the front, the back end steers the
Yeah.
very tail end.
Isn't that just isn't that technically a FAMO?
That is a FAMO, yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Is
say
the
FAMO.
Tamiya FAMO rear steer?
Yeah.
Is it? I can't remember.
Yeah. That's one.
It's a good size in 72. That, hang on, what is it?
That's probably going to still be. Oh, let's have a look.
It says 14 centimeters. It says 14 centimeters on the box. That can't be right.
Length.
Can't be right.
That can't be right.
Must just be the front bit. Is that long? Don't know.
Yeah, can't be. Doesn't look big
Cool,
enough.
though.
Yeah, it looks nice. Next up, we have a
Yeah,
US
you
modern.
missed a few there.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
about 36 of them.
Oh, sorry. Shh. Oh, yeah.
36.
Oh, there's more than
I told
36.
you there was a lot. I told you there was a lot.
Yeah.
Right, sorry. So that was the first one. The next one up was the, and I couldn't quite catch the top of this, so I couldn't see what was on there.
Oh, he's flashing his car. Show off.
No, I didn't mean to. That was Facebook playing up. So it's a Hobby Boss kit, big gun in 1/72nd. So one of you guys can explain what it is. I couldn't quite catch the top of it.
Dora. Is it? No, it's not Dora. Is it?
Is it the mobile howitzer? The
It's a big-
Carl something.
Oh, Garrett.
Garrett.
Because of Carl Garrett. 041
It
or
looks
04.
like Garrett at the top there.
040 or 041.
Yeah,
Depends when it was.
And it's the initial version.
yeah.
Depends when it was.
Just thought I'd point that out.
That looks nice.
That's a good size in 172.
Yeah.
You stop showing off. No, that's nice. Peter.
Hang on. Let me
Oh.
just.
What's going on here?
What on earth are we looking at here?
Hey.
That's sort of about swinging then.
No, Google. No, yeah. Don't be daft. Google's just gone on me.
Do you like roundabout instead, Paul?
No, his name's Sam. Oh, sorry, you put Big Bertha in the chat. No, sorry.
Come on, face ache.
Sorry.
Oh, deck chair.
Windmills.
2 pounds for cheers, please.
Teach him the force, Tim. He's gone, look.
Give him a chokehold.
He's left his bin bag behind.
Right, let's try again. Hopefully this will be sharing.
Yeah.
Next up, we have a British Universal Carrier Mark II in 1/48 from Tamiya.
Cool.
Which ain't going to start tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
little man with it as well.
Oh, that's a cool figure, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like, never mind, carry on.
And it was at this point I realised I had 40 odd of these to do, and I stopped typing everything in. So a rockety thing, a Germany, spelt with a Y. Weirdly, it doesn't look right on that thing. World War II, Rhine Tochter 1 in 1/72.
It's a bit. That's a what if. Both. Yeah. It's a very much what if.
Yeah.
Yep.
E50 body was never made. That the missile was created. It was made out of wood, but nothing else was.
It looks a nice kit though.
It's just totally something different.
That's all my stuff.
Next up, we have a Tacom bandwagon with interior in 1/35.
Cool, I think.
That would be nice. Yeah, I like that. Bit different to do. We then have a German 280mm railway gun Leopold from Hobby Boss in 1/72. That's pretty decent. That'd be on a nice on a diorama. You get a bit of track with that as well, Tam.
Yeah.
Very good. It's quite a big machine as well. This made me chuckle. I haven't seen one of these for years. Sam's managed to bag himself an Action Man soldier.
Yeah.
Blue box.
And that looks like the original one without eagle eyes and without gripping hands.
I was just about to say, has he got eagle eyes?
No, it doesn't look like it. That looks like the original. Very cool. He's also managed to get himself a few watches. First one up is this one. And Sam, you're going to need to explain what these are, mate, because I couldn't tell from the pictures.
It's a Belova Perfectionist.
Precisionist.
Precisionist.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's a really nice watch.
Yeah, it looks good.
You'd be a bit more specific about that.
I'll throw it with you.
That was a
That's a Sneako drive.
Yeah, that's a nice watch. I like that. I like the strap on that one.
Strap
That's
on.
nice.
Yeah.
And behave. Back to the modelling. We now have a 1/35 M1A2 Abrahams from RFM. Very nice.
Yeah.
That's one you built, but the other version, didn't you, Paul?
No, I did the 48.
Ah, that's right.
Nice looking kit, that.
Very nice.
I got that a few, Paul, didn't
Yeah.
We also have a Hobby Boss 1/48 German Panzer Kampfwagen KV2 754R tank. That looks quite an early version of a Panzer.
That's a KV2. It's a Russian tank captured.
Captured. Yeah.
Okay. A bit different. That's nice. I like that.
Moving pillbox, that one.
Yeah.
The Hobby Boss kits are good quality in armour. I've never made
Can
them.
be.
All right.
Yeah.
Hit and miss.
Okay. Also got himself a Casio watch. Very nice, Sam.
Casio baby.
And we move on to a German munition schlepper Panzerkampfwagen 4 Aust F. So I'm assuming that's some sort of ammunition carrier from Hobby Boss in 1/72.
Yep. I'm thinking of the 172nd, 48th. They can
carries
build here.
that carries 4 shells to move it up into, well, actually can carry 5 shells to take up into the Morsa.
That seems a lot of vehicle to carry only 5 shells.
They are as
big,
tall as a person and as wide as 2 at Paul.
Panzer 4, they're not that big.
Okay.
They're big shells. They're really big shells.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
That was the biggest portable gun that the Germans ever could deploy.
It's very similar to that other thing you didn't know what it was, Simon. That giant gun.
Yeah, thank you.
It carries around for them.
Okay.
Why is everyone laughing? I'm being serious.
I'm not an armour builder, so
I know you're not. I was being serious, and everyone started laughing.
I know. I just
You
ignore
didn't
them.
know what it was because Sam had cut the picture off at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not laughing. Stop laughing at Simon. Leave him alone. Because he drives a TVR. Leave him alone.
Next up, we got a Hobby Boss Soviet BA3 armoured car in 135th. I like this. This looks good. Nice.
That's cool, that.
Yeah.
Based on the truck chassis, isn't it?
Yeah. That's cool.
Very nice.
And one of the best looking sports cars out is the Ferrari 330 P4 from Fujimi in 124th. Very nice. Those are.
Simon says that his TVR's just weeping now in the garage.
What, weeping oil?
Weeping oil, yeah.
It's been put to bed for winter, so it can't hear me.
Have you put a thick blanket on it?
No, I need to get the sheets off it and give it a tip turnover tomorrow. Anyway, he's also got himself a British tank destroyer Achilles, 135th from Tamiya. Very nice.
Good kit there.
And he's also got himself an RFM Tiger 1 in 135th as well. Very nice. Have you started any of these yet, Sam?
No.
It's probably still unboxing, so.
Going to keep you busy for a while. Next up, we've got the Panther Aus D from Tamiya, again in 148th. Very nice. Oh, come on.
Don't know, Alan.
It'd probably be better just loading them as one lot of pictures so you can just scroll
Yeah,
through.
I tried. It was a bit of a nightmare.
Pain.
Yeah. Where did I get to? That one next is the Sherman. So he's got himself an M4A3E8 Sherman Easy 8 in 148 from Tamiya. Very nice.
Good kit.
And I'm assuming this is for the sci-fi build over Christmas. First Order Stormtrooper from Bandai. Very nice. 172nd. He's also got himself a Panzer Kampfwagen 4, 135th from Border Models. Very nice.
Nice kit there.
And this looks a big beastie. Heavy equipment semi-trailer in 135th from Hobby Boss.
Guys.
And I assume the tank doesn't come with that. Does the tank come with it?
Two of them. No.
Okay, so you've got to find some kit to put on the back then.
Oh, there's plenty of kits to put on the back.
Is that the same one Chunks did?
Yeah. Look, Chunks just finished doing almost.
Yeah, that's a big beast then. He was
But Sam bought two of them, didn't you, Sam?
Yeah.
I did.
Very
This was actually a birthday present from Paul.
I was saying that is a really cool kit.
That's a cracking
Cool
kit.
kit.
Yeah. 120 M26 armored tank recovery vehicle from Tamiya. Very nice.
Ugly as sin, but it did its job.
Yeah.
That's not ugly.
Oh, that
It's
is.
so
ugly.
mean
It's not about Sam.
Hey.
Yeah, but the kit's all right.
I remember that. Norman, blue boots.
He's also got himself a Hempt M983 tractor from Trumpeter in 135th.
Cool.
Very nice. You've gone for quite a lot of different stuff here, Sam, which is good to see. Hobby Boss Leopard 26AM in 135th.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
Canadian version, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, looks good that. Next up, we have another Hobby Boss kit, the M4 High Speed Tractor. Again, in 135th, I think that was from memory. Yeah.
Yeah.
And does that come with the figures as well? I assume it does. No?
I don't know.
No, nothing. There's just a tractor. It's good. That's a good little kit, though. That is.
Yeah. Okay. A
It's
box
nice,
up.
tiny little thing.
You can get the gun. You can get the guns for it to tow it along behind it as well. It's quite
That's
nice.
right.
Oh, nice. Also, Tamiya 148th Russian heavy tank KV-1. That looks decent.
Pardon?
Something sore.
As he was someone a bit nervous, and Hum just opened his wallet.
He's also got himself a model collect 172nd, a German World War II Waffenträger Alf E100 with another R1 missile on it. Very nice.
Cool.
We move back to a couple of watches again now. So this one's another Citizen. Very nice.
You can tell I was really bored, can't you?
And yet another Citizen. That looks a nice little watch, actually. Have they been about for some time now? It looks familiar, that one. It's quite an old one.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that looks nice. He's also got himself a 135th Bradley from Academy.
Nice.
Nice kit.
I had to get Rachel to take the pictures upstairs. Provide space.
Yeah, she's done a good job. Couple of kits now. Then we have two Tamiya kits, both in 148th, a Type 10 tank and a T55 Russian medium tank. Very nice.
Gotta love a T55.
Yeah, is that for the group build, son?
Yeah, that was for the group build. I did have thought that 148 for the group build. Yeah.
That's a tank I've actually.
History.
It's a tank I've actually finished building as well, Norm. So I'm waiting to see yours.
Well, you do know it goes on to November 2021, didn't you?
He's also got himself a Hobby Boss. Can't remember what this one was. Was it 135th, Sam? I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, big bang stick thing.
Yeah, that's a nice. That's a hell of a turret on that.
Massive.
It's a big gun.
That's what it was going to start just
Massive.
before we went into the hospital.
Also a selection of craft tools from Tamiya. Very nice. Looks like lots of blades and bits and pieces. Next up, we have a Hobby Boss 148th US M4A3E8 tank from the Korean War. That is an interesting scheme on that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be
I don't
decent.
know if it'll look like that by the time man finishes it, but you know.
Nah, I'm sure it will. Sure it will. Next up, we've got a Fine Models Type 95, which is a Malaysian campaign.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That's the thing I wanted the models for here. Do you think it is?
Yeah, it's a nice looking. Oh, that's your Models to Heroes one, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. It's a bit different again. We also have a Hobby Boss GMC Bofors 40mm gun in 135th. Very nice.
It's like to look at that. I thought it was cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Next up, we have a US modern 4x4 utility vehicle from Tamiya in 148th.
Yeah, back where we started.
I think that's what's finished.
I know where that's from as well. I'm not going to say the name because they give away a good place to buy kits from.
Next, we have a Meng 135th D9R armored bulldozer.
Yeah, done that. Absolutely brilliant kit to put together.
You
Yeah.
put that on the back of the transport, son.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be good. Looks a big beast, that one.
I know, yeah. I can't help it.
Next up, we have a German King Tiger with a Porsche turret. Oh, you can enter that into the Porsche build, Sam. From Tamiya. Very nice. In 135th.
Actually, you can't. Because I purposely labelled it car build.
Yes, I know.
Because I knew somebody would try otherwise.
Dear. We've now got an M4A3 from Academy in 135th. Very nice.
I've just realised of what yours.
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on, 2 or what?
Maybe Sherman.
It'll come up in a minute.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah. It wasn't that one, it was the other one.
He's also got himself a Hobby Boss M26A1 Pershing heavy tank in 135th. And an M4A3 from Ming this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
Is that the one you got 2 of, son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll message you about that. I'll take one of them.
No, I'm keeping them.
Yeah. Oh, I nearly swore then. I nearly swore then. Bugger off, Luke.
And then last
Look at this cheeky git here at the bottom. Look. Ah, it's gone. How dare you? Thin ice down. Thin ice.
Nice try, Mr. Scattergood.
That is some haul, Tom. Well done,
That
mate.
was a nice haul, mate, and well done.
Hang on, that was just Mondays.
What about Tuesday? Yeah.
Yeah, we're Tuesday now.
If I didn't know
Next
better, I'd say
43
Sam
hits
just
next
start a
Friday.
war.
There's a couple of main ones. Mr. Bretland.
Yes, there is.
And, I think there's a few
Very
more
nice.
as well. But
Excellent.
now I have to start building them.
Does anyone want to read the chat where we were up to?
Yeah, give me a second, mate.
Wherever Norm put read to here, wherever that was.
1 minute.
Just after John Howell earlier, sorry.
Okay, so we've got Steve saying the Panther is his last buy before New Year. Yeah, we all
Yeah,
say
of course it is.
we all say that, mate. We
Yeah.
all say that.
Yeah, I said that from the first pick.
Gianluigi Pibiri says, ciao all from Dublin. You know what I mean?
Au revoir.
Bonjour now.
Gary Constable's in, saying hello everyone. Hope everyone is well. Hello, Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Hello.
Hey, Gary.
Hugh Gordon is saying he needs a bottle of UMP Black Prime 120ml. Will they be back in stock anytime soon?
Absolutely no idea. I really don't know at the minute. It's a big order we have to get of that, so I don't know when it'll be. Hopefully it won't be long.
Chris Hughes saying hello from the Ukraine.
Oh, Chris.
You saying Owen Gray. Yes. Michael saying that is a FAMO. Talking about one of Sam's kits, I'm guessing. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. The 2021 new releases announced look very promising so far. I know of at least 10 kits that are definite must get. Very excited.
Cool.
That was a monster in 135th scale, Tim.
Yep.
Yep. Mark Ward saying, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Gary Constable saying he wonders if we will get a new MotoGP Suzuki now.
I doubt it, mate. I doubt we'll see GP bikes for a while.
Simon Brown saying, welcome back, Sam.
Thank you.
D3CYTH3R, Big Berth, question mark. Yeah. Big no, Berth. Michael Mitchell saying, was it Gerard?
Yes.
Gary saying, good to see you back, Sam. GWS SMC.
Get well soon.
Get well. Oh, see, I'm not done with the kids, am I?
No, thankfully.
Get well soon, Sam McCall, my friend. There we go.
Thanks, sir.
Luigi saying new project next week, Space 1999 Eagle in 48 scale.
Cool.
Oh, that's big.
Small, is it?
That's big.
Michael Mitchell is saying, Tim, isn't your mum named Bertha?
How dare you? Vera.
They're nice, mate. They're nice.
Germany spelled with a Y. Michael Mitchell is saying Ryan Toctor is the first surface-to-air missile.
Yep.
Dwight at Northern Star is saying thanks, Paul, for the spray booth video.
No worries, mate.
Right, Darren, it just looked weird when I looked at the picture, that was all.
Because it was all caps.
Yeah, it just looked odd.
Makes them look odd sometimes. Unless you're Daryl, then...
Anyway, at least I can spell.
Yeah.
Right, Aquilino is saying he could get a MotoGP Suzuki.
I doubt we will. I don't think they get the licensing, but hopefully, you never know. Be nice to get.
Everyone talking about Sam's Casio watch. Nothing wrong with Casio. Good watches.
Watches.
Yeah, several.
All I have.
As long as it's not a $2.99 from the market, it's KCO spelt with a D. Yeah, with a D instead of an I.
Michael
Call me
Mitchell
fish finger.
equals trumpeter.
Harry Ransom jacket.
Googie sunglasses. David Yeo is saying hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
Hugh Gordon saying he's still got his 199 Casio out of the petrol station. Triggers, broom, springs to Ray is saying thank you, Paul, for the video from your hobby work. I'm guessing it
No worries, mate.
Michael Mitchell saying, Simon, if it's not leaking, it's empty.
Hey,
TBR.
TBR.
Oh,
Hugh saying, why post your whole stash, Simon?
No, that's Simon Hugh. It's Sam's purchases.
Everyone commenting on the kits. Dwight and Northern Star saying his travel plans after the C word, Bretland Hobby, Al, Hornforth, Port Isaac. Dwight's coming to see you.
Yeah.
Wave at him from the gates.
Yeah. Anyone, and I repeat, anyone, include any of these mother stickers in here, turn up in my house, you'll be told to piss off.
You're getting bricks from the gate.
As simple as that.
Yeah.
I feel the love, Paul. I feel the love.
You can feel it, all right.
Yeah. Gary's saying, Sam, have you moved into the Hobby Link Japan's warehouse?
They made Sam's house one of their intermediate warehouses. It's Germany now and Belfast.
Yeah. Howard Laird's in saying, howdy, folks. Good evening, Howard.
Howdy, Howard. Dave,
Howard.
John, Paul, Frank.
Dave.
Yeah.
Hugh Gordon saying, Sam is obviously on furlough.
No, but he was in hospital, seriously ill.
Yeah. How we laughed. Daryl's saying he just wants to pay the entry fee to see Sam's stash. Yeah,
he's having trouble. He actually says Pat Sam's entry fee.
Yeah, well,
having trouble there with the old spelling tonight, Daryl.
Yeah.
I suspect he may have had a few sherbets.
My God, he's spelling everything wrong.
Jeff saying, careful, Daryl. Some might want to frisk you on the way out and on the way in.
And on the way in, anyway.
I think you've got a Fittizen watch.
Yeah, Fittizen watch. He knows what he means. Good. Telford 2021 at Sam's house.
Yeah.
Put them all, maybe.
He's saying his local fire department uses Hemmick Fueler now as a brush and wildfire land truck.
Nice. Al, has your mate had a knock on the head?
No, it's just a Friday night.
Okay, Simon is a tanker.
Yeah.
King
tanker?
Yeah, something like that.
Mr. Tynan saying, God help some Secret Santa is he's bought everything. Darryl saying, so that fine mold half tank thing, it always reminds me of Tetsuo the Iron Man. Okay.
Don't know the reference to that, mate, sorry.
No. Steve, Totally Scale Models is in saying evening, Steve.
Steve.
Darryl's laughing at me, saying that's a shifty buy.
Oh.
A shifty sort of bloke. Steve saying, well, there's some great kits in that stash. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Tribune 43 saying, when did this dinner up? Well, that's rude while you're watching us live.
How very dare you eat dinner at 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
Back and we're still on Sam's stash. Stash. Yeah. Matthew Burtles is in.
Hey.
Bonjour.
Au revoir, Matt. Comment to Bell. Who?
Don't need a douche.
Steve Total Scale Model is saying he wants to get that truck and trailer for his bulldozer because he's building a D9R at the minute. Either the Hobby Boss or the Meng. Which one's the better one?
Meng probably.
Yeah,
Meng's
probably Meng.
better, but yeah, more expensive.
The Hobby Boss one was about 102 or something.
Yeah, the Meng one's going to be a bit more than that. But I think the Meng's probably got a little bit more detail. But if you're using it as almost a dio and you're putting something on the back and you're putting it on a base, that detail might be lost a little bit. So yeah. Scale Model Medics in saying evening, folks.
Jono.
Daryl Masters is saying I'll keep quiet. That lasted 1, 2, 3, 4 posts.
Yeah.
Throttle Power is saying, hey guys, hope all is well. Not bad, mate.
Oh, there's the King Dogger.
Yeah. Charles Doggin Stanhope is in saying, good evening, everyone. Just ordered his first Tamiya 112 scale bike kit and a man in the same scale. How good are these Tamiya kits? They're the best.
Very good.
Not sure about the little man, but
oh no. We won't. Guess she's something about a boat then, but we'll leave her.
Yeah, move along quickly.
Harry's saying you better buy some glue before Sam needs the world's supply of extra thin. Darrell's on the Scrumpy Jack, that explains it.
Yeah.
Good man.
You saying he's only joking. Simon Reed saying hello, folks. Good evening, Simon. Gary's saying we just had a socially distanced Chinese delivered. Trouble is they left it 3 streets away. Well, safety first.
Yeah, definitely.
Paul, and we are red today.
Hope you're keeping okay, Matt. I've seen you for a while, mate. Hope you're all right. Yeah, hope you're all right. There we go. Well done. Nice one, Si. Nice one, Luke. Some cracking kits there, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them's going to keep me occupied while I'm laid up for the next couple of months. You know?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
That's why the 170-second small stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah, get back in the saddle.
Yeah.
Stay off the rollerblades.
Be a big saddle.
I have to send back that pogo stick I bought him for Christmas.
That was his secret Santa.
Tim says it'll be a big saddle. You're right, mate. Good to see the horse.
You say horse, didn't you?
Horse.
Yeah.
One of those big shard horses. Even then, it'd be struggling.
Wow.
Excellent. Well done, Tim.
Thanks.
You know your camera's off, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
So, you see, I knew you didn't. That's why I thought I'd mention it.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry, mate. I just didn't know. Oh, hang on.
He's been practicing his lightsaber.
Daryl says he needs to swallow a Stella, Luke.
You need to what? Swallow a Stella?
He needs swallow of Stella, Luke.
Needed to swallow a Stella.
That weird shaped bird.
Depends which town you're from, Tim.
Luke, where's your baseball cap? It's a good question, actually. I literally walked in probably about 13 minutes before we went live.
He didn't even have his kex on when he joined us.
Yep, naked.
Helicoptering.
Needed to swallow a Stella. Is that off Stella or swallow off Stella?
The chopper!
I don't know. How can we leave that one, Luke? And there we go. Right then. So for those that have been following the Porsche build, there's another video scheduled to go up at 9 AM tomorrow. Hoping to do another one on Monday because I want to get this thing motoring along. About halfway through now, I reckon.
You are cracking on with that, aren't you?
Yeah. So my interior's all done. You'll see that finished tomorrow.
This is a bit of a quick car, you know.
Yes. Very. And I might have bought a couple more.
No.
Well, 3.
No.
Oh, I missed out on that Miura, Sam. I lost it by £3.
No.
I put 81 quid in, it went for 84 quid.
Oh.
Brand
Yeah.
spank.
That was a beautiful looking thing. That
Yeah, brand new, and all the others I've seen are like 250 quid. So
crazy.
never mind, Never mind. It wasn't meant to be one of them. Al, some for you. Mustil G1600 digital microscope is 7-inch color screen.
Interesting.
Deck chair.
Al's plus.
A deckaway.
That's yeah, it's one of these electronic. So you put it on your bench. You know, if you're doing detail work and stuff, rather than magnifiers, you can do it under the.
So you wouldn't want to use it in your bedroom, would you?
Under the, well, I need to.
Need a much smaller one. Wait about.
Ah, Dara says after
Luke
Luke read the chat, he had a big glug of beer. Ah, gotcha.
Ah, got you.
You on the old Stella, are you, Luke?
I am. Yeah. Weekend off, so yeah.
Good man. Enjoy
Couple
it.
of cans of wash, Peter.
I wasn't going to call it that. He hasn't got.
Once I get to number 4, I'll put my vest on.
Has it got stains down the front, Luke? Oh dear, we're going to move away from that one quickly.
Yeah, don't forget we're live on Sunday morning and Wednesday morning as well. You got any videos planned, Luke?
I'm going to do a
You got a
update.
bench update, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a bench update for November to do.
I'll be out in December.
I'm contemplating.
Yes.
Contemplating. I'm going to think about it over the weekend. So the sci-fi group build is doing that as a video build.
Oh, that'd be good.
Because what I'm going to do is it's a 40k tank.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking I might do a video because a lot of the people on the Warhammer groups and stuff, they're quite interested in the weathering side of things because they don't really do that. So what I might do is do it as a video build, but using everything but not an airbrush. The way that people paint and do, but weather it. Maybe I'm still thinking about it.
Sounds good.
Because they're not particularly complex builds, so a video build shouldn't be too.
No, that'd be a good one, mate. Definitely.
Are you going to wear your smelliest t-shirt for the video?
No, I'm going to wear my Stella vest.
Perfect.
Tim looks like a second-hand Palpatine. Who's Obi-Wan? you McGregor Obi-Wan after about 10 years and a heroin addiction. It's like a cross. It's like a cross between the crap Star Wars and Train Spotting.
Why addiction?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm leaving that. It's Sam's birthday present unboxing tonight. That's a point, Sam. Didn't see your birthday gift in those.
Yes, I've got it here.
Have you got it there? Can you get it in camera?
Yeah.
Well, I have trouble with that sometimes.
Yeah.
Angle is the angle you need.
It has to be a microscope. Hold on, look. I'll be happy.
They're all saying, put the hood on, Tim. Give her the old Jedi. These are not the droids you're looking for. Tim.
These are not the droids.
Yeah, you got to do your hand. These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not.
Look at my hand. No, you're not waving at them. It's like, oh,
hi.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I don't know what's he doing with his hand.
Just that across, past them.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm not getting held up for long.
Jazz hands. Hang on, let me put the camera on you. Wait. Hang on. Spotlight. There we go. Look at that bad boy.
Oh, bad boy.
Bad boy.
Oh, wow.
It is huge.
I really can't remember what he bought Sam at all.
It's that giant M wrap. It's on screen, Tim.
It's on the screen, Tim.
Oh, so I'm doing this slides. I thought we were opening it. I thought we were going to do singing songs and everything.
Well, he opened it about 3 weeks ago. It was open 3 weeks ago, and he didn't want us to sing last week. How about this week, Sam?
Oh, you can sing if you want, boys. You know. If you want.
Okay. Anyone? Only girls allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke goes. He's probably been there.
Today.
Should we sing then? Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So it's Sam's birthday. 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
2-3 weeks ago nearly. And sadly, he was in hospital at the time, weren't you, mate?
I was indeed.
Yeah, and we said we'd wait for him to come out.
Mhm.
And like I said, he's now Samantha.
Yeah.
Now Samantha.
And yeah, that is the 16 scale MRAP, isn't it, Norm?
Yeah.
It is, mate. Yes.
It's 16,
Cracking
isn't it?
present. Thank you, boys.
No worries, mate. Anytime. So yeah, Sam was 65 last week.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think we'll sing the birthday song. We ready?
We are.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday, dear
dear Sam.
Happy birthday my beautiful singing.
Happy birthday, belated.
Happy
Happy
belated
birthday,
birthday,
mate. I know it
Sam.
wasn't the best, but stay out of hospital and stay off that bloody leg.
I don't think I've got much choice, to be honest.
You better, I'll tell you, I'll come over.
What are you come? Sorry.
Come over.
Saw the X-rays. I saw the X-rays again
Mind.
this morning. You know.
Never you mind. Just keep the black light out of there.
Mm.
Could you sing closed caption? I don't know.
What's that? What's that?
Where it gives you the subtitles.
Oh, we don't want that.
Andy Callis in the chat. Andy is another Al. Because
Yeah.
Andy asked me a question and I answered it by PM and he hasn't seen it yet. Andy, you got a message on Messenger on Facebook.
It's hard work, isn't it?
From 7:30 last night. UK time, I hasten to add as well. So there's a message on Facebook for you, Andy. Yeah, Al, you have to tell in here he's got a message. When you might as well just wait for him to come in and tell him then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
In what? Oh, sorry again.
Everyone wishing happy birthday to you there, Sam.
You go, oh, your house is on fire. What is it?
Could be
I'm only
because
56 and
Kate's
hard
not
to get
attached to the
right.
house.
Right then. You got it? Excellent, mate. Right. Tim,
Yeah.
do your bit.
Yeah, can do. I was literally just finishing up.
Oh,
doing
do
the
you need a bit longer? Sorry.
No. Literally,
You
I
sure?
have just edited the last little picture there. I was just doing that.
I
That's
knew
what I
that.
missed,
I knew that. I tried to time it right.
Oh, well done. Let me move
I think
that.
Tim looks like a rough Rita Ora, doesn't he?
A what?
Hey?
A rough-looking Rita Ora.
Rough looking Rita Ora.
I don't know how to take that. I'll be
No,
completely.
it looks a bit homeless.
Yeah. If she is watching the show, I'm sorry. I feel like
I think Luke's growing his hair out as well.
I am.
yeah.
It's all right.
Are you allowed to grow it now?
Say again, mate.
Are you allowed to grow it now?
Hair's fine. Beard needs to stay at this sort of length because of the mask.
Oh, okay.
So I thought, you know what? I'm 42 in January.
See,
So-
Paul, nothing to worry about except the typo in the very first word.
This is
Yeah.
pretty much probably my last chance
And no capital on Friday.
to have hair. So go for it.
Yeah.
And you've not put a
Between
comma
Norm and the
between,
Baldies now.
you've not put a comma between nomads and gonads. Or a question mark at the end of comrades. Sorry, a question mark at the end of the last bit and a full stop at the end of comrades. Other than that, Tim, it's perfect.
I'm glad I could help. Anyway, right, yeah, evening all.
Hang on.
Let's have a look.
Welcome to the Friday.
Welcome to the Friday, yeah?
The Friday. I like it.
The Friday.
The Friday.
So first up is science in the future release from Micromer. They're doing a 1/144th scale of the Zeppelin ZL13, which is going to be 1.38 meters long.
Wow.
Wow.
Even in that scale,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Norm. That's one for you, Norm.
I really quite like that though. I'll have to see what. That's what I've
Yeah. You leave that alone.
You know when you want to poke them in the eye.
Oh yeah.
You have that feeling.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know that feeling. All right. Everyone does.
Can you close the door, please, and stop running around the house like an idiot? I know that's impossible, but we'll give it a go.
Hey!
Yeah. For my ICM, they've got that Tiger DH-82 Tiger Moth coming out, the British training aircraft.
Watch nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
got one of them.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
that'd be a nice
yeah,
scale.
mate.
That'd be a nice scale for that plane. 'Cause it's got quite dinky in 48. So
Even in 30 seconds, it's still tiny, mate.
yeah, it's not big.
'Cause didn't Matchbox release it under the Revell's got it under the Matchbox label? The old kit, real old kit of it.
Yeah, didn't they do it with the floats? Didn't they?
Did the flow version. They also did the trainer version, which was the old Matchbox kit.
Yeah,
And
nice.
even that's tiny in 30-second scale.
Yeah, not big. Cool. From Edward, they're doing another different version of the Mustang. They're doing the F6 DK, which is a photo recon Mustang. So on the right is the nose arts you're going to get for that one. Some nice looking birds there. And on the right is their recommended stuff that you can now get for the Mustang. So they do the photo etch set, seatbelt set, F15 look, which is their 3D printed dials. You can get the Look Plus, which comes from brass in, exhaust stacks with fairings, Hamilton standard propeller, wheels diamond tread, undercarriage legs brass. So the bronze stuff that's worth getting. Wheels over tread. I mean, they've got loads of stuff for it.
There's
Gun
some
bay,
stuff there,
isn't it? Cockpit. Wow. And a T-face. I don't know. Oh, mask set. What's a T-face? Yeah, so they're doing loads of stuff for it. So the good thing of their kits being produced by them, they've got it all sitting in CAD, so they can they can so easily print out and make whatever they want. So yeah, that's quite cool. Nice little bit of there. Couple of new special edition boxings from them. They're doing a now this is what I didn't check was whether that's two kits in one or if it's the same kit and you can do different versions. Can't remember that. Didn't check that bit, but you can do it's the BF 110 CD Battle of Britain versions. These planes were downed in the sea just outside Liverpool. From memory. I have to double check that one. I was sure I saw some pictures of it. It had a picture on a map just outside Liverpool. One of these went down.
Missing wheels, I'm assuming.
I was going to say, it's definitely got no wheels.
Got any propellers in either?
Nope.
Apparently, the pilot was last spotted in a shell suit.
You get Edward plastics, some photo etch, painted in mask, 12 deco options, and brass in MK 101 30mm cannon for the C version, and that's the same in both kits, either 148 or 172. So it depends what scale you like there. Looks nice. A load of other bits are coming from them. You've got a load of their new artwork prints available to buy. They look quite nice. Their artworks. You got their new brassing look sets coming out for the P40 Trumpeter, the P38 Tamir one, and the 148 HE111. And they've got this strange little 172 thing. I've got to try and drag my mouse.
Crop spray, it is, mate.
That is what it is. It's a crop.
I know what you said.
Oh God. Yeah, crop sprayer.
Yeah.
I like the artwork on it. It's great. I like it, nice and colourful. Lots of good options. It'd be better if it was a bigger scale than 172, but hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is. For
30 seconds.
Yeah. A load of brass. They've got some MiG 19 exhaust, a P38 Tamir resin cockpit. Al, do you think do you think that kit needs it?
No, not really.
There you go. Spoken from the word from the man himself. Yeah. A 148 Japanese torpedo Type 91. That's quite cool. Like that. The gun barrels, which I think we already know about, a MiG-19 ejector seat, and then the aerial applicator for that little crop sprayer. Kinetics got their Freedom Fighter coming out, their NF5H. Yeah. This looks quite cool. Kinetics F84 Thunderstreak.
Nice.
Yeah, not the best box art ever, I've got to say. Just a bit, but cool looking plane. Nice. Compensated models have got their 135 Italian armoured car available over at Hannon's. Well, it's actually on a pre-order at the moment. £36, €40, $47 on that one.
Yeah,
they're
I
good
really
little
like those. I really like those World War One.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
really good little kits. They actually do have quite a good bit of detail, and it's more than 5 parts. So you don't feel like we're getting a bit rinsed for the money, because they're not big in that scale. But you get nice instructions, nice box, nice bit of plastic in there. Yeah, do like that. They also got another one saying they're coming out soon. Is the Russo Bolt armored car, which is quite a funky looking little thing. Yeah, very nice. I've seen this a while ago, and I've been waiting to see what you actually get in there. So this is Revell's 148 Super Fortress B29. And in it, you get some photo etch for the engines and the supercharger exhaust outlets, so turbocharger exhaust outlets, all the belts and stuff like that on there. And you get the crew in there, and you get a mask set in there. And for that, then, E-models, they want £116.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And it's still raised details.
Yeah, it's the old monogram kit, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I got. It's an old kit. It doesn't fit great.
You would think, being a manufacturer with a new release, they would find someone that could paint figures, wouldn't they?
They are pretty. One of them looks like he's got lipstick on, and he's now called Sandra.
Wow. Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. And again, there's another reason why you can't be left alone with the live feed.
Can't be trusted. Can't be trusted. Yeah, but they could do a lot better with the painting. Love that plane though. Such a beautiful looking plane. Just expensive. £116, £129, $129. You could get that kit round about £50. You could easily get that photo etch set for it and still end up with more change in your pocket. So
that kit first came out in 1977.
It shows its age. It shows it's not too bad until you start trying to make sure the canopy fits. And I get it. So they've got the canopy fitting pretty well on that kit. And then around the top and lower ball turrets, because it's not very, the detail gets a bit lackey up there. But yeah, it does make a very impressive model. Great Wall Hobby are releasing a limited 900 box of the P61B nose arts. They're going to be the Night Fighter editions. You get those different artwork in there. And the photo etch as well. Very nice. From a company called Tory Factory, they're doing some figures. They're doing the US deck crews and pilot. And you can get those in 3 scales. And they're doing the riding Top Gun pilot as well.
What the hell is that?
I thought they were all taking a dump.
Hang on, that's not supposed to be Tom Cruise on the right, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Well, at least they can't. At least you can't claim copyright on it looking bin likeness.
Cool.
Yeah. So the US deck crew ones look quite nice because you can get the Nimitz deck, can't you? And you want to make the planes look like they're about to take off. And there's a man doing the dodgy dancing move. It's quite good.
Yeah.
Special Hobby are doing a different version of their short Sunderland. They're doing the Mark II version with all the aerials all over it.
That's nice.
Look good. I do like the look of it.
Lovely.
It's either that one or fighting the Italieri and the Italieri. Well, the Italieri was just the panel lines are just horribly
cool looking plane.
The reckon the Interleri one's a better kit, actually.
Say again?
The reckon and reviews, the Interleri is a better kit.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Italieri goes together, it builds up well, and it's a good kit. It's just the panel lines are just it's just they're so
These massive panel lines, aren't they?
They are. And then you look at the pictures, you're thinking, it goes together great. And then you look at it and you're thinking, how much can you look at that and just sort of, it'd be all right. And,
I got that built, all assembled and painted, and the panel lines just looked awful.
Yeah. Because as soon as you put a wash in them, they're just going to make them look even worse, aren't they?
Yep.
It's a shame, real shame. But great looking play. These ones look quite cool. I'm sure Luke might quite like the look of these ones for some
cool.
arms, aren't they?
Nice.
Governor
Master Chief on the right.
Warmarge, Hetzer, or Warmarge,
Don't know.
Yeah. Hetzer and Cerberus.
One on the right looks like Master Chief from Halo.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, I did look at them and I'm thinking these look like they are from a game, just not with the names of them.
No, it's not exactly him. It's not. It just looks like it's based.
Yeah, they're from. There's an anime series, isn't there?
Oh, so okay, that may be where they're from then. Okay, I thought they might have been based from one of the games themselves, but yeah, if they're sort of like it, it is probably an anime series. Yes. Some of the new releases we've got coming out from Zvezda is a Russian nuclear icebreaker, which I've always liked the idea of. We're going to put a nuclear reactor in a ship. Yeah. But this one is in 1/350th scale, and it's still 0.5 meter long.
Wow.
It's huge.
That's a big boat.
It's going to be a big boat. Do like the idea. I do like that. Those icebreakers, Russian icebreakers. They're absolutely amazing.
A good conversation starters.
They are. Yeah.
These are all.
Meg have announced they're going to be doing an F-18.
I wonder why they're doing one of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it's a nice one.
Sure, it will be.
At least they haven't done an Airfix and released their old one, which is even the correct type of F-18 for the film, and labeled it Top Gun.
You could get the old Revell one. Oh my god!
I've got the kinetic one. That's the kinetic one's pretty good. But yeah, that may I'm sure that Ming will be good and it'll be popular and people like it. And the box art looks awesome. Me and Paul gonna know what that one is. Look, they got a little Russian bread van.
Hey, khaki boss.
Khaki boss indeed. I bet this one will be buildable and will actually fit together.
Maybe.
Very cool though. They're doing a slightly different version of the C-130. This one's a 30J-30. I had a quick look on the pictures. Couldn't see exactly what it was. I think it's the refueling probe mainly on the top, and there probably is a different version around on the engines, but that's all I could see from the very initial one. Oh, actually, I think the radome's slightly different, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, slightly different version. So if they're going to keep doing this, let's fingers crossed. Let's see some Spectres coming out, eh?
I mean,
there's already conversion for it somewhere.
Yeah, but I would quite imagine Spectres are just going to keep going, and they'll bring it out. I would have thought.
Yeah, if they did a Spectre, I'd definitely don't do an aircraft, but I definitely do one of them.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, if they've already, if I noticed when they're doing their kits, if they've only released one of them, they will never start doing different variations. If they've done one variation, they seem to quite like keeping it going. So yeah, fingers crossed. We'll get some more versions of that. Oh, hang on. Oh, good. There we go. And they're doing another version of their Hind. This one is the fixed cannons down the side of the turret, down the side of the fuselage. Sorry.
That's cool.
And some extra fuel tanks. Very nice. ICM's Fiat. Hang on, I've got to try and drag these boxes. Oh, gosh, God. I've got some open windows on my chat.
Close them, it get cold.
I know it doesn't show me my 2 seconds. Sorry, let me just quickly do that. Oh, I've got all this open for no reason. I can move this down over here. There we go. Yeah, so it's the ICM Fiat CR142 on that one. We're looking twin biplane. Hannon's £40, €45, and 50. Good gosh. We'll work out how to make this smaller. And $53 on that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, and one from Lithograph. They do their stuff in 132 resin. This is a water biplane. I'm not even going to try and a Friedrichshafen fried rice schaffen. Friedrichshafen. There you go. An FF33L. This is actually a Warbird version. This is actually from the World War One twin seater. That'll be popular. Very nice. And then they are doing the Chinese version, the T-34-85, model 1944, Plant 112.
Nice box art.
Yeah, very nice box art. You do give it some in the art. They do just have got very nice box art. Just their kits on really hard work.
That's why I haven't bought one.
Yeah. Black Dog, if you've got a couple of figures coming out, they've got Luftwaffe mechanic personnel, number 3 and number 4. They've got some very strange looking faces. Yeah. They've got a load of details now coming out for the Kinetic F104. They've got a spine set, so you get the ammo loading, some of the tubes, and then all the electronic boxes. Then you've got electronics and then cannons for the side. The Vulcan there. You've got the lower engine set for it. And then you've got the radar and the tail set for it as well. Add a nice lot of detail onto that kit. You've got a load of 132 women for US mechanics, 1, 2, and 3, and then a US pilot. Nicely sculpted. They look better than the other ones.
They do look nice, don't they?
Yeah, they look a lot better than the other ones. I'm not going to say that. And finishing it off, we got some musketeers. Musketeers, yeah, of the King of France.
There's not 3 of them, though.
I know, isn't it? Damn gigolos.
Yeah, bloody gigolos.
Ladies, you people. That's me done.
There we go. Well done, Tim.
Look at that bit right.
Nice one, Tim.
Thought they might need an exclamation mark at the end of that.
And a full stop.
Yeah, no, not a full stop, an exclamation mark. I want a bit more punch to it.
You needed 3 commas in that as well, Tim.
Oh, okay.
Best about it is, Tim, it's you. That's the best about it.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Well done, Tim.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice one.
Does anyone want to read that chat back where we were?
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot.
I don't know where you got to. Oh, Stephen says I look like someone the police want to talk to. Good point.
You're me.
I'm not sure.
KK saying love the Zeppelin. That's going to be big, Tim. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Great. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, I think it's that 148 is just one kit. Yeah, I think the 148, I think there might be both just one single kit in that one. One just went down the road from Steve, apparently. Nice.
Dean Slater is saying, evening all, it's been a while.
Oh, Dean.
Oh.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's gone.
Oh, his connection's gone.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Let's carry on. Forever Plastics. Hi, everyone. Are you safe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Engine and the bomb casing from the 110 were in Southport Museum last year. Okay, so that's the area it was in there. There you go. The old monogram or a new tool. That's the old one we said about that. Even all just got in from the cold eat from Robert Cook. I wish they did a Sunderland in 48. There is a Sunderland in 48 scale. It's a vac form kit.
Oh.
Yep.
ED models. He did it in 32nd, mate.
Yeah. There's a question there. Have you got that one out for the?
Yeah, I've got it for later.
Okay. Digby James says the van reminds me of the one in the movie Firefox. It probably is exactly that. Yes, we're saying someone needs to make the shadowing 148 AC119. Which one's the AC119?
Gunship.
Yeah, it's AC130.
Yeah. So which one's 119?
Is that not the, what do you call it? The oh man, the was on thingy with the twin booms.
Oh,
Fairchild, the Fairchild one.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got the kits there. It's not a Shadow. It's still called. Oh yes, the Shadow, the G. Yeah, they made a kits of that. In 1/48. No, sorry. No, yeah, they don't get in that 48. Yeah, sorry. That'd be big in 48. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Though.
I'm trying to think. What do they call it again? The Fairchild.
I've got it, and I am. Stinger.
You can get it with the little trucks that goes with the kit.
Yeah, and I've got it. It's AC 130, isn't it?
The Fairchild. Is it not a box car?
Yes, box car. That is it.
Right.
That's it, box car. Even though I've got the kit somewhere, I was like, look at the. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember. Speaking of Firefox, it's built off the MiG-31 when you're looking for kits. I think it looks like it. Oh, okay. The C-130J has the longer fuselage along with the new engines. Okay, thank you, Gary. Jason says another Hind build on your own there, Jason. Yes, thanks, Tim. Darryl, that's enough cider for you. Give it over here. Did you say punch when you need a Judy first? Oh. Portal Quest, hail. He thinks Digsby says he thinks there's an AC-119. Yeah, it's in 172, not 48. Chad's there. Great live show. God, let's start again. Great live shows all. You are great fun to listen to your banter and make the long sanding and polishing hours pass painlessly.
Chad, I've got your application to the page. I'll sort it tomorrow for you. Just reminded me now. I completely forgot. He's applied to join the Offer Hangout group, and I need to put him on.
Charles Stanhope would have purchased the 148. There's a Hind, but apparently the first one is a bit of a disappointment with not much panel line detail. There is a bit of a lack of details. The reason they said they didn't add any was because there's too many variations of the aircraft for them to base it on one. So there's so many different add-ons and this bit and that bit that has been done over the time. They did a kit that was a bit of a, I suppose, to write a bit of a blank canvas for people to do their own sort of added detail on. But you can still build the kit out of it. It's still got the panel lines in the correct places. They just haven't added all of the riveting that those things really do have. Portal Quest, 15 quid with the masking stickers. That means I can finish it now, yeah.
Definitely.
Michael saying the 148 Italia's AC-119 is actually a decent for its age. Yeah, raised detail. So it's worth getting the silver version so you can stand it back and see it describe it. Chat, yeah, good deal. Thanks. So we're all caught up on the chat.
Nice one, well done.
Eyes ready.
Yeah, I'll sell it tomorrow for you, Chad. You just reminded me now. Oh, I got another question there as well.
Okay.
For you. Do you want to do your bit now, actually?
Can do.
How many views have we got? 133 with 71 likes. One thumbs down. Gary's with us then. Gary Passion.
Yeah, well done, Gary. Nice to see you there.
Bag of hand over to Al, and he's going through questions for the crew for us.
Okay,
Al, just so you're aware, Jiff Jaff put a question in just before Tim put his Ayers Reddit comment.
Just said that.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm on it.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Multitasking. I can't do it.
Okay, mate.
You ain't no lady.
Right, I shall just refresh this in case that has
any.
There were a few internet issues lately, mate.
Yeah, that my internet the last few days keeps dropping out for some reason.
Yeah.
It'll be the Christmas tree reflecting the signal.
That wouldn't be Virgin, would it, Luke?
Second, mate.
Wouldn't be Virgin, would it?
No, Sky.
You're just unlucky with Virgin, no, because mine never goes off.
Mine only occasionally goes off with Virgin.
But I spoke to them yesterday and they assured me that there was nothing wrong.
Oh, I get that all the time with my Sky. There's nothing
Well,
wrong with
clearly,
it.
clearly there is something wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why I moved to anyway. Right, the first question is from Keith Kerrigan, who asks, who says, "Hi guys, hope everyone is doing okay in this mad world." Reasonable, reasonable. I have two airbrush type questions. One, do you need to thin primer? Two, can it be too cold to spray? He sometimes gets what appears to be water droplets in his paint.
Right, you shouldn't need to thin primer unless it's the likes of Tamiya in the little bottle, or you're using a TS spray decanted. Most other primers I can think of, they're all ready to spray. And the water droplets is probably condensation in your airline.
Yeah.
It can be too cold to spray. What do you reckon? Below 5C? Too cold?
Yeah.
Too cold for anything.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think
Barbecue weather, that is.
in the UK we suffer with those extremes of temperature, do we, that would affect spraying, but it depends where you are in the world.
Yep.
Has he got a water catchment thing on his
Yeah, are you using a
moisture trap?
Moisture trap.
A compressor with a cylinder on it, tank on it, because that'll help as well. And yeah, water trap, you can get them in line and to go on the airbrush as well.
Yeah, there's one on the end there.
Michael, no, he didn't accidentally hit it. He hit it on purpose. Don't worry about that.
Right. No, that was it from Keith. Next one is from Hugh Gordon. If I get this wrong, Hugh, forgive me, because anyway, he says, probably get slated for this, but being an old-fashioned brush wiper and new to the group, forum, live shows, etc., when will the Apex hairless brush be back in stock? Seems to be an unanswered question, no matter where I look. No offense intended.
Does he mean the airbrush?
Yeah.
No idea, mate. Again, when the primer comes in, which he asked before, they come from the same place, so we've got to put a huge order in. It takes a bit of a while to do, so hopefully not too long. Does he have to buy an Apex, Al?
First I've heard, you see, so...
okay, well, he is. Sam's got one.
Sam's got one for sale.
Yep.
There you go.
Brand new. I'll pass the details.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pass the details on to Hugh later.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Gary Ride the Wind is next, saying, "Evening, chaps. Regardless of genre, do you heat photo etch prior to use, or only if you require it to be malleable?"
Yeah, you can anneal it so it goes malleable and doesn't keep springing around everywhere. The problem is, as many of us have found out, if you heat it up too much, it does a vanishing trick.
Yeah, on the real white stuff.
You've got to be very careful doing it, but it does make it very workable. And don't do it on pre-colored stuff.
No,
because it'll no longer be pre-colored.
So how would you heat it up?
I would recommend a gas jet flame lighter, and keep the flame away from it just till you see the heat transfer through the metal. You can see like the color go, can't you, Tim?
Yeah.
That's it. That's enough.
I don't even think you need to get that color into it. I think it just needs to have a bit of a heat.
I've always just left it till I just see that color go through, and that's it. Taking it off straight away. And yeah, then you can move it around without spinning around. It does work very well, but you need to be very careful.
You only really need to do it if the part is a little bit curved when you want it to sit flat and you want to try and take that curve out of it, or you've got to curve it around something. It keeps springing back. A little bit of heat before you start bending it will help.
I just use a UMP pickup pencil and a UMP grey sander. Roll it up and that'll bend it nicely. Anyway, he follows on with a question saying, decals or decals? He always says decals, like his American friends, but he's from London, which is strange.
100% decal.
Decal.
Yeah, I think so. Decals.
Decal.
Decals.
Definitely decal.
Stickers.
Stickers, yeah.
Yeah,
Lickable stickers.
The lick and sticks. That's what it is.
yeah. Or there's always decals.
No, there's
Anyway,
not.
there is.
Okay.
What about night cows?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says he's looking for an Apex and anyone help him. Contact Alvin, put you in touch with Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daryl Masters is next, saying, "Evening all. My question for the crew is on clear coats. Earlier in the week, watching Paul's Porsche 959 build, it's just a car, he mentioned using different clear coat on the wheel rims to 2K. Could the team quickly run through their clear coat go-tos of choice, and under what situation or look do you change product type and why?"
I'll do mine quickly then, as soon as you talk
Yeah,
about my clear
just
coats.
qualify by saying, is it purely difference between gloss satin and matte looks?
No.
No.
I've got Gravity 2K, which I use for my really shiny bodies. If it's a small part, it doesn't necessarily need 2K, like wheels or even a mirror I've left off, or another part, I'll use one of the rattle cans, either TS13 or Mr. Hobby UV Supercut Clear. Decanted, because you can still get them wet enough to get a wet look. Calm down, Dan. But they're easy to spray. It saves you looking around loads of little bits on the bench. You can also use like LP9 for like a utility gloss if you decalancy, or putting a wash on, things like that. And you got aqua gloss as well, which is another pretty useful gloss for different things. It's choice, a lot of it, but my go-tos are the Gravity 2K and the spray can and LP9, and then Tester's dual coat or the Tamiya flat clear or flat coats, and then you got satin semi-gloss coats from Tamiya LP as well.
Paul,
that's me.
In your video, wasn't you using the Mr. Hobby one?
Yeah, Super UV cut clear.
Is that any good or?
Yeah, really good, but it's hot.
Okay.
Gotta be careful over decals. But it's not bad. It's not a bad outlook. Good. You'll never get as good as 2K on a body, but on a set of wheels, it looks good.
Yeah. See, on wheel, one thing I would add to that on tyres, where you've got problematic decals, whatever you want. XF86 from Tamiya is really good once you've got the decal down, just to protect it, and it doesn't seem to show up on the tyre as a sort of varnished patch, cleared patch.
For me, I use as a utility gloss coat for weathering, I use either LP9 or Aqua Gloss. For finishes, I use the Winsor & Newton Gallery acrylic flat satin gloss, and I mix it 60/40 with UMP thinner, and it works fine. I don't think it would cut the mustard on a car body, to be fair, as a gloss coat. The only cars I've ever built, every time I've used Aqua Gloss for the clear, but I don't do cars very often.
For me, I'd never get that far, so.
Yeah.
For myself, it's always been the Gravity 2K or the LP9s, 23s, 24s. It's what I tend to use, and occasionally Aqua Gloss.
Alan, when you're talking about over the Molotov chromes, the clear coat's quite good. The
Yeah, if I'm going over Molotov Chrome, because it reactivates with most of the clears, I use the Alcad. It's clear coat, isn't it? I think
clear
it is.
coat with a K, yeah.
Clear coat.
Oh, the enamel ones. The enamel ones.
Yeah, it's ALC 310. As long as you leave the Molotov dry for sort of 4 or 5 days, and then you spray over with that, it doesn't react with it. You still keep the chrome effect. And obviously,
tried that with Aqua Gloss.
I haven't tried Aqua Gloss in all honesty, Paul.
Okay, it's just those clear coats enamel take forever to dry.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, they do. I mean, it's quite a long process to let for the Molotov to dry anyway, because it's, as you know, it's an ink, so it takes a bit longer to dry. So I tend to leave them about 4 or 5 days before clear coating them if I can. but all the suspension on that Honda F1 car, the RE273, was all done that way, and it still looks really chromy now. You know, it's better than the kit chrome anyway.
I've got to put a UMP order in, so I'll get some aqua gloss and try that with my Molotov pen when I use it next. I'll let you know, Al.
Yeah.
I just do aircraft, so I just experiment with what's what, you know. Doesn't really matter. Comes okay in the end.
So difficult. So many choices. It's good at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay, the next question is from Steve Partridge, who asks, what are the main differences between plastic kit and a resin kit? Do you need different glues and paint, etc.?
Plastic, one's resin.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm about 2/3 of the way through of my first full resin kit, which is an Accurate Armor kit. It's a really nice kit. The detail is really good. However, they do rely on some modeling experience, I suppose. Whereas a plastic kit, generally, depending on the manufacturer, the instructions are pretty clear. A lot of the resin kits, certainly Accurate Armor kits, the instructions are more, here's a photograph of what it should look like, figure it out.
Bit like that, Luke.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, you need some level of experience, you know, to attempt a full resin kit. But if you take your time with it, it pays dividends because the detail's amazing. Lots of cleanup. Be careful when you're sanding resin and stuff. Try and do it on a damp desk, kitchen roll, or whatever, because that resin gets into the air really quick, and resin is not good for your lungs.
Yeah. Would you wear a mask, Luke?
Honestly, no.
Only on a weekend.
Yeah.
Wear a mask.
Only when I go to the bank to make a withdrawal.
All right.
This is not a deposit to the bank.
Yeah. You absolutely should. You should be wearing masks.
Only needs a dust mask.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I pumped so much crap into my lungs over the years.
Oh, been there.
Damage is done if there's any at all. So I'm a little bit lackadaisy with it. But I do always make sure if I'm sanding it, I sand it on like a damp surface, so it tries to capture some of the dust. But no, I don't wear a mask, which is very bad.
So responsibly, you should wear a mask when sanding it.
You naughty paramedic, you.
Yeah. Yeah. Having said that, I live in the second largest city in the UK, and I'm outside all the time, so the pollution is probably much more harm than a bit of resin. But yeah.
Also, with resin, you're pretty limited to your glues, either super glue or epoxies.
Yeah.
You can't use normal Tamiya's or anything like that. It just won't work. So you know, like if you're putting two parts together, you got to be pretty much exact, because you're very limited if you get it wrong, because the resin is more brittle than plastic.
Yeah.
So what filler would you use on a resin kit then? If you have things,
you can use any filler. You can use, you know, normal things after that, normal primers, normal paints. It's just, you know, it's more brittle. So you tend to find
most importantly, degreaser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wash it. Yeah.
I say, well, I'm starting my first ever resin kit now, which is Porsche, and I found the resin much softer than the normal plastic kits, much softer.
Yeah.
The resin has massively improved over the years to what it used to be. Years ago, it was terrible. Nowadays, they've got better resins, better chemical mixes and stuff like that. So your resin is far better and normally a lot more smoother than the older type resin kits. The parts are more, because the old type ones used to be where you had the detail part and then they pour the resin over top and scrape it over, and then you had a load of flash on it, excessive flash and all that. I've still got an old resin, Achilles up there somewhere.
Why would you go resin over plastic then? Is there more detail on a resin kit?
You can Yeah, you can do the kit and larger sub assemblies in resin than you more you could do with plastic. In other words, you can say if you're say this kit, although you've got that part, that part, that part, that part, that part, that part, you can actually cast that in one piece in resin.
I think sometimes the more niche subjects tend to be resin. I mean, you look, I can only really speak for Accurate Armour because that's the only one I really pay attention to. But British Armour, the stuff Accurate Armour do, you won't get anywhere else. But it's all resin and it's not cheap.
Yeah,
but if that's your subject, you know, if that's your area of interest, then it's worth spending that bit extra and that time to learn how to work with the resin, because you'll turn out some really nice
But that seems to be the way with vehicles as well. Cars, sports cars, they tend to be resin kits tend to be more expensive for the same reason, I guess.
Yeah, and I think
Gully's asking in the chat as well, are there fewer parts in the resin kit? There can be and there can't be.
Yeah, well, I'd say, I mean,
that RUC Land Rover, there's a lot of parts in that.
Yeah.
A lot of parts.
It depends on the kit you're buying and the scale.
well, I say I'd go just this Porsche. I've just finished the Tamiya Porsche 911, which was a plastic kit, and this has probably got twice as many parts in it as that Tamiya kit.
Paul, you did the 143rd resin kits, didn't you?
Yeah.
And do you remember the car? I can't remember what it was. It was a resin kit. You bought it, and it was really bad.
Oh, that was the Escort body, the Mark 1.
That was it.
Mark 1 Escort. Hang on, Mark
2
wide arch Escort body. It was shocking.
It was bad. They sent you a replacement that was worse.
Yeah.
If you want a challenge, if you really want a challenge, get a vinyl kit. I'm not joking. I've just pretty much stuck they're all individual parts, so every individual vertebrae is all numbered, and the instructions are
cool, man.
right. But yeah,
it's a good feed, but it's good.
Say again, Sam.
It needs a good feed. It's put a bit of weight on.
Yeah, and the only thing I don't know if you can see that with vinyl kit. Let me put my hand back on it. You see on his ribs there, they're all bent out of shape. I've got to warm them with the hair dryer, and before I can apply the front part of the sternum, that piece, warm them up with a hair dryer.
I like that. That's cool, Dan.
It's different, and as you know, I'll do different.
Yep. So you have been tested, mate. I've had 7 tests. Were you positive or first negative?
Right, the next question is from Darrell, who asks or says, so the Belinsky paint scheme for the Challenger, anyone? Question mark.
Right.
Yeah.
Belinsky, oh yeah, I said it right. Yeah.
Nice. I don't know what else I would say, really. Yeah. It's nice. If you're going to try and replicate it, all the best.
Yeah, make sure you post pictures.
I have no idea what he's talking about, so there you go.
I'm wrong.
The next one's from Rudy Zimmerman, a blast from the past. What's your favourite colour? I miss you guys.
What's favourite colour?
What's your favourite colour?
Black. Purple with pink stripes.
Areola pink.
Oh, good colour.
Very precise.
Mine is green.
I don't think I could pick a favourite colour. I like reds, but I don't like red on everything. Like Lamborghinis don't suit red.
No.
Seems a bit of I find that a very hard question to actually answer.
Yeah, well, there you go.
That'll be black.
Black.
Dan.
Well, sky blue pink for me.
Sky blue pink.
Sky blue pink. Yeah.
Blue.
But yeah, blue I think is my one. Right, there was a couple of questions in the chat, and hopefully I've got them lined up. The first one was from Panda PG, possibly. Question for ISM: what's the most fiddly model you've built?
Metal Earth. For me, I built a Metal Earth Millennium Falcon. I'll never build a Metal Earth kit again.
Very easy.
Oh yeah, easy.
Just folding a couple of bits of metal.
What was the question again?
Most fiddly model kit you've ever built?
All of them.
I haven't built that many, so I'd probably go for that Trumpeter GT40.
Yeah.
It's just a pain. Nothing
I'll
fit
tell you
right.
what I'd have said, Alan, and I know you built as well, was the Honda, the 112 Honda.
That RE273.
Yeah,
I mean, the
suspension on that was a pain.
Yeah, the suspension was fiddly, but I think the
What?
GT40 was worse.
No,
I'm gonna go with the Vigor built just because of the camo on it. The pain in the backside.
Yeah, well, that camo did look good though, Paul.
It did.
It looked good.
You asked me a question in about 2 weeks, so I built a couple of 172nd tanks.
72nd.
I can't throw them out the window because the window's too high in the back room.
Trying to think.
I was going to say that my wing nuts kit for the rigging and the little wing joins there, that was hard work.
What about the crane pin? That was a bit of a nightmare.
That doesn't count because it's not built.
All right.
What about the wooden ship?
If I got past after I get past the planking, it probably will start getting extremely.
That was looking good. That you need to get back to that.
I know. I do.
Wooden aeroplanes, though, Tim.
Hey.
What about that wooden aeroplane?
No, I didn't find that too bad actually.
No?
That wasn't too bad to build.
I think that was a fail from Dan. I think that was a fail from Dan there.
I actually quite enjoyed building that one. That was quite cool. Building up those couple of wings, and remember Paul's did his Hellcat, and it was quite cool. Yeah, didn't mind doing them. I wouldn't mind doing another one of them really. Okay, quite cool.
I think anything after 3 o'clock in the afternoon with these hands, you know.
Yeah.
For me, you know, it's a bit of a problem, but yeah. Is that everybody done? Cool. Jeff Charles got a question. Well, he says, actually, I have a question. Static grass, how do you clean the damn stuff up? As by design, it goes everywhere and sticks to everything.
That's the exact reason I don't use proper flocking in cars. It's the same kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Awful. Gets everywhere. Gets airborne. It just gets everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Hoover really is probably your best bet. If you're applying static grass, you know, to a diode base or whatever, if you haven't got a static grass applicator, which is the best way of doing it, if you get I'm trying to find one, I'll put my hand on one, but any sort of container with a screw top lid, drill holes in the lid of that container, sort of, well, depending on what static grass you're using, but sort of 4 mil, 5 mil, drill loads of holes in it, almost like a salt shaker. Put the static grass into that container, and it gives you more control when you kind of putting it onto the base or whatever, which makes you clean up easier because it's not literally all over your bench. It's another way of doing it.
Like throwing it on though, still, you know, rather than taking each blade of grass and sticking it on individually. Yeah.
But it's messy. It's messy. Yeah. There's no way around it really.
Yeah, do it outside. That'll do.
As Paul says, the flocking's the same. You'll be picking it out for months.
Yeah.
Or just set fire to it in your kitchen. Either way.
There you go.
As long as your tractor's on, you're fine.
That's what
Yeah, a slightly uncontrollable fire that goes up a bit more than you expected.
Yeah, they're the best sort.
And then you go act all casual on camera.
Yeah. Oh, it's fine. It's under control.
Yeah, it's fine. Call 999. The fire brigade.
When I set fire to my, I don't know what plate it were, just on the side of this wall, I've still got a paint mark on the floor, and my wife is not happy about that.
Just skip mark where?
Yeah. All the way across patio.
Wow. Scoot like a dog again.
Portal Quest has got a question. He's got on decaling. He says, "Do you trim decals that have a sort of clear border?"
Yes.
He wants to retry his Tamiya CBRR body decals, but it seems that the border thing makes it a bad fit. He's asking for any help or tips, please.
What is he on about trimming the carrier film?
Carrier film away, yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, I can't speak for bikes or cars really, but certainly a good one actually is on armor where you've got numbers. You know, for that vehicle's identification or whatever. Quite often, so things like a number 8, a number 4, number 6, the carrier film will actually be in the center of the numeral. So I always cut that out so that there's no carrier film in the center of the decal, and just literally around the bit you need. But that's armor's easy to decal because there's
if you're doing
3
cars or something like that, and it's a difficult area to fit, either the carrier film makes it bigger than the area of trying to fit it, then I always try as close as possible to get rid of any carrier film. I do that generally anyway with decals, but the less carrier film you have left on them, the better, in my view.
Stops the silver.
Yeah, it stops that, but it's just easier to get the decal down, especially if you're going around curves and compound curves and all sorts of stuff.
And any decaling that you're doing, your life will be made a whole lot easier if you go to umpretail.com and purchase their decal solutions, which are the best in the market, and they will make your decaling way easier.
A lot easier. By far.
Yeah. I was a great Solvaset fan until these things came along.
A couple of bottles of Solvaset sitting there.
You got any Solvaset, Sam?
I was waiting for that. Yeah.
Got a water pen as well, have you?
Yeah, I do actually.
Couldn't fill one for us, could you?
3 or 4.
Yeah, no problem.
It's all right, man. I've got these, you know. Ta-da!
Yeah. You don't need that now.
I've had them about 3 years now. They've not been opened.
How do we believe that as well? Absolutely.
Howard Lair in the chat is saying for static grass, he made a little makeshift box to work in. Open-fronted cardboard box lined with newspaper, and that collects the excess grass.
Yeah, and you just kind of roll both ends back into the tub.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Grass rolling. What?
No, that's all rolling.
And a different subject. And that's all the questions, chaps.
Nice one.
Nice one out.
Nice out.
So in the chat, who said he'll have the airbrush, Sam?
Say again?
Someone in the chat, Alsman Hugh said he'd have the airbrush.
No problem here. Just shoot me a message on Facebook.
Yeah, do you want to speak to him, Al, and try and think in between?
Yeah, I'll
negotiate. Hugh, you'll have to ring Al to tell him he's got a message.
I'll send Al my PayPal address and he can pass it on to you.
Yeah.
If you just give him your address, I'll get it.
It's probably easier just to send it to me, Sam. You know.
Well, whatever, yeah.
But we'll see what happens. I'll talk to Hugh and
I'll send it to you, no problem. I'll give you
okay.
PayPal. No problem.
Is that still the same price as was on the previously, or
Unless you had commission to it, Al. Yeah.
10,000%? Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be. I'm sure that would cover it.
Okay.
There we go. Well done. Just go scrolling back to it we've missed.
Joseph's just asking a question in the chat there, saying what would happen if someone was foolish enough to shake a bottle of aquagloss before using it?
Yeah.
Ask Tim.
Tim?
Yeah, you leave it 17 days to
So
set.
what we found out many years ago, if you shake aquagloss, it gets a lot of bubbles in it.
Yeah.
When you spray it, it's not glossy.
Okay.
Tim did
We're
the
talking about
entire.
aquagloss by any chance.
Yeah, Tim did the entire 124 scale Revel bus, which is huge, isn't it? And spent how long polishing it, do you reckon, Tim?
Too long.
Before we actually asked, you didn't shake it, did you, Tim? Yeah. Oh, it says on the bottle, don't shake. Does it? Oh, yeah.
You just honestly, it's the one. It's a paint user's natural. Your natural reaction is give it a shake.
Shake it. Yeah.
It's such a natural reaction. And I never thought to check the label, and it said, "Yeah, don't check." Very amazed. Boggled me that day.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Don't shake it. Just tilt the bottle backwards and forwards a few times.
There's a few people in the chat intimating, Al, that you might have a message.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Oh, you got a message. Sam, send out a message. Oh, Sam, send out a message and tell them in here.
Just phone me, you know.
I'll
Isn't
go
that-
message
phone him.
him quick.
How's he going to hear me phoning him if it's always all his messages things are turned off? Ain't going to come through.
Okay, I've replied to the message.
Have you read the message though?
Q, he's replied to you. Right. How many viewers have we got? Let's have. What we got left to do? We just got
Dan's section and the giveaway.
and the giveaway to do. How many viewers we got? We're 151. While we're high on viewers, then we'll do our giveaway. Has anyone in the UMP store got any chance of stocking the Hobby Boss? No. Hobby
Zone.
Highly doubt it, mate, because we sell our own modular stuff.
Yeah.
Buy our stuff; it's better. Doesn't take
Which
up
is very, very good stuff.
Yeah,
and
doesn't take up
a
12
lot-
foot on your workspace. That Hobby Zone stuff's too big, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot cheaper than the Hobby Zone stuff.
Yeah. Right, so we've got a £20 UMP gift voucher away to one of you lucky people watching out there.
Me?
All you got to do, no, out there. All you got to do is when prompted by Alan, if Alan's there, who's okay doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. When you're prompted by Alan to start numbers now, you'll be seeing it in the chat. Don't do it yet. Pick one number from 1 to 1,000. We give you 5 minutes to do that. After the time is up, which is on screen now, Norman's got his fancy new stopwatch on screen. After the 5 minutes is up, we do a random number generator, and the closest person to that number wins the £20 UMP gift voucher. A good night to spend it as well. If you can get your details, hang on, no, you won't get it tonight. No, because I've got to contact Lee. That's a shame. Never mind. So yeah, make sure it's one number. Don't put multiples in. Between 1 and 1,000. And wait to see Alan post in the chat. Start your numbers now. Right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am. We will begin in 3, 2, 1. Start your numbers.
And this is the moment where we say hello to everyone that hasn't said hello tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
Matt D's in there. Hobbies and Life. Hello, Matt. Sean's in there. Have we seen Sean in the chat? Yeah, we have, haven't we?
Yeah.
We'll let Sean off. Baz H is there. Glow Tripper. Glenn. Don't think we've seen Glenn tonight. Hello. Random players there as well. Who else have we got? See, say hello or we'll say hello to you. It's easy.
Aye. Hughes on the Buccaneer squad.
Oh, random players not listened to any instructions whatsoever. And he's put about 12 numbers in.
Bye.
Yeah. How's that going to work when you can just keep putting numbers in? Like I said, random player, one number each. So sadly, you've had all your numbers disqualified because you put in, seriously, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You put 6 numbers in.
8.
8, really? Yeah. So one number. Al, I think you got a message.
Al, I've
I've got a
sent you a message. Yeah, I've sent you a message, Al.
Alan. Hugh. Al's got a message. He's sending you another one in a minute.
Oh, Paul told me to tell from Sam that you've got a message, mate, from you.
Yeah, don't forget to tell Hugh to expect it too, Norman.
All right, Hugh. Paul told me to tell you that Al's got a message. He's going to look at the message. When he sees the message, he's going to pass the message back on and message you back.
Sam?
Maybe.
Al's received your message and he's going to forward this message on to Hugh, and Hugh knows to expect your message. So, Al, expect a message off Hugh back any second.
And I'll expect a message from Al.
Yeah, once we know, Al will message you, and Al will let you know we got a message, and then we'll let Hugh know you got the message, and Al can converse between himself.
Okay.
I've sent your message on to Hugh, Sam.
Hugh, your message has been sent.
Was that via messenger?
That's right. Is it messenger? Is it WhatsApp? Is it an email?
Pigeon.
Hang on, there's a reply inbound.
Yeah, hang on. Howard Laird says, Paul, when you look back to see if anyone has used the same number, you can delete message. Nope. Once you put your number in, that's your number, mate. Don't delete them and put another one in. It's up to you to check that no one's used your number.
One number and one number only.
Otherwise, everyone could just keep changing the numbers all the time. We've got to keep it fair and consistent. So if you have put another number in, mate, you're disqualified, buddy. So one thing, it sounds harsh. We've got to keep it consistent and fair. Otherwise, people will just keep changing the numbers. That's why you can't have more than one, because you just sit there putting 1 to 999 if you wanted. So yeah, no, you can't delete your message and put a different number in. Sorry. Like I say, it
1
sounds
minute,
harsh.
folks.
Sounds a bit harsh, but gotta keep it fair. Oh, Bollocky Buff's in the chat. Cram's there. Leonardo Souza. Bob's there as well. Bob.
Norman.
Scott's in there. 2 kids no sleep saying, hey ho, heading back to work. Busy afternoon, putting a vote in early for. No, it doesn't work like that. Nope, you got to be there, mate. Doesn't work.
Down to 1 minute, folks. You got 1 minute.
Who still uses
Michael Mitchell say, who still uses messenger pigeons? Al uses messenger pigeons.
Yeah, eat him when he's done.
Yeah, you got to eat the message before the.
Just to release to his wife.
Norman?
Yes, Sam.
Any chance you could dress up like Rachel Riley? I think this is Penta.
I could, mate, but then again, she'd probably lose all her fanship.
Still, he threw up there.
30 seconds, folks. She's going to have 30 seconds.
A little bit sick of me, man.
Yeah, she's pregnant as well. 15
quickly,
seconds, folks.
If you're not subbed to the channel, make sure you sub to it. Click the thumbs up. Click the notification bell so you get notified of our latest videos, and leave a comment if you're watching back saying hello.
And get ready for the ding-a-ling in 3, 2, 1. Ding-a-ling! There you go.
My ding-a-ling.
Oh, lucky
Dominic.
Unlucky.
Somebody missed out.
Yeah, Dominic Lamb.
Oh, you've had all that time. And you go and miss out. Maybe they're skinny birds after all. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Wow, that took a while to get there, Matt. Damn. Yeah, pick your number, take your chance. Exactly, Daryl. Like I say, it sounds harsh, but we just got to keep it fair for everybody. So, same rules for every mother trucker watching.
Thing is, it's been same rules from beginning for a couple of years now, hasn't it?
4 years, mate.
Oh, yeah, at least.
think we've been doing these 4 years now.
Gone quick.
Years.
hasn't it?
That's sharing.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
Okay, I'm going to put 1,000 in there. So I'm going to click generate, and that will generate our winning number of the evening, as always. Oh, hang on, there's my alarm going off. 2 seconds. As always, if 2 people have picked the same number, the first person who picked it automatically wins. And most important of all, and please listen to this, if you think you know who's won, don't shout it out in the chat. These guys will find it, figure it out, have a little conflab, and then Mr. Alan Park, are you happy doing it?
Yeah, no worries.
Winner. And there we go. Right, so the winning number for the £20 UMP gift voucher is 81. Ooh, low one.
Wow.
Oh, really? No.
I don't low one for ages.
Oh. Don't forget as well, as soon as ISM YouTube channel rolls over 50,000 subscribers, and we're about 250 away now. We're doing a £50 giveaway on that, and that'll be a random number generator in the comments as well. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we'll sort that out too. Yeah, let me go and have a look how long we've been doing the live show while these guys are doing this. Because it's been a while. This may play back. I apologize if it does. That once. There we are. Okay, so according to this, it was July 12th, 2016.
Okay.
So it was just over 4.5 years ago. So it's been a while.
It used to be 2 evenings, didn't it? Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, and now it's 3 instead.
Yeah.
Quite like the morning ones. I like the morning ones.
They're a little bit more relaxed, aren't they? A little bit more relaxed vibe.
But you know what the problem is with me? If you know me well, you know I've got a bit of anxiety, and it does kick my ass. It's killing me today. And anything, if me and Hannah are going to do anything, I have to do it in the morning.
Yeah.
That sounds really dodgy. I'll reword that. If me and Hannah are going anywhere,
it's often the best time.
Yeah, it is. It's got to be done in the morning because I'll dwell on it all day.
Yeah.
And it stresses me out, something rotten. So doctor's appointments, I'd rather get up and go ridiculously early. So it's out the way and I'm done. I can sit and relax all day. Anything that sits like that on me, it plays havoc with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's part of the reason why sometimes I don't look forward to the live show. Because all day I'm thinking, I've got this, I've got this. It's obviously a little bit of, not OCD, just a bit of, I don't know, just a little bit of something I don't like. If I'm going to do something, I want it out the way. Done, the day's my own, and I know what's going on. I don't think I like the unpredictable side of it. I like my day to be predictable. I think I'm just nuts.
We all are.
Basically.
I'm the same, but I was at the doctors and at the hospital this morning and back home for 4:11.
I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. When I came out of the hospital and had to go back every day for blood tests, we were at the hospital doors as they were opening, like 8 a.m. every morning for like 3 weeks. I just can't deal with it. It's really weird. It stresses me out. Something rotten. So yeah, no idea what the question I'm answering is. What we're talking about?
Well, we're just about to announce the winner.
£42.
Yeah.
Go on, Al.
Green doors it was, Paul. That's what he's after. Green doors. But anyway, yeah, the winner to this week is Malcolm Plum with the number 99.
I'm pretty sure Malcolm's only just won something as well.
Yeah,
he did. I only just saw that. There's been a bit of delay lately on the prizes. I do apologise. If anyone's not received one, please let me know. I think I'm up to date. I had to go back through and double check everything. With everything changing over from me and Hannah to Lee and that, Lee had no internet for weeks, and then he's been mad busy. I mean, just over, I looked at UMP orders there. We've had 100 UMP orders today with our Black Friday sale. which is pretty immense. So it's been busy, and I've mentioned to Lee, because what I do, I have to pass them on to Lee. Lee's in charge of the website, and he hands out the vouchers, and they've either been forgotten about or, it's just been one of those things. So if you've won and you've not won a prize, please let me know. Don't be worried about messaging me. Email me on the ISM prize claim email, and I'll sort it out. But as far as I'm aware, I am completely up to date now with everybody. And if you do win a prize and you contact me, keep checking your spam folder, because the UMP emails can sometimes end up in there. They do it to me, which is a pain in the backside. So, Malcolm, email me again, buddy. I'm sure you won a few weeks back.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations, mate. Do you remember, was it, who won? Lynn? No.
Oh, yes.
She won like 3 times on a row in a week, and like with the airbrush and everything, and everyone in the chat was kicking off. Nothing to do with us. We found out the random number generator.
Yep. Pure luck. Pure
2 weeks ago, mate.
How long?
2 weeks ago on the 30th.
Yeah, well done, Malcolm. Well done, mate. It's completely random. It's one of those things.
It is.
And just for everybody's attention out there, we do record every show winner and what the won and who it was.
Yeah, and Norman's got everything written down. Norman's my go-to man with the live shows. He writes all the winners down, and yeah, I do try my best, but it can be busy when I get emailed and messaged left, right, and centre, and you can just forget things. So you can forget things.
Getting old as well.
That's why I was banging on about getting things done. It was a live shows, wasn't it? Doing them in the morning. Yeah.
Things.
I knew I'd gone somewhere. So I was close with how long ago you. Yeah, not bad, mate. For nearly 5 years, not bad. Digsby saying so with his anxiety, it's killing me today. Absolutely does. That video is a right pain to film this morning.
It's not anxiety with me. I just like to get things done and over and out of the way, and that's it.
It plays with my mind. Rotten.
Mm.
It's doing it now. I'm short of breath now because I'm anxious.
Yep.
And it drives me nuts. Nuts. Right, Gary says a lot to learn from the old 2016 shows. Yeah, but the quality. I mean, you look at other live feeds and their quality's really good. I gotta admit, ours isn't the best. It is hit and miss, but this is, as we said before. I'm not going to go into a big sob story. ISM YouTube doesn't earn a lot of money, so we haven't got a vast amount of money to put into all this broadcasting stuff. And this is probably the best thing for us because it's fairly cheap.
Yeah,
we were just discussing this before, weren't we, about giving you lot access because you can only do the hangouts when I'm here or I've been in. So if I'm not here, the guys have to use something else. And if they use like Google or whatever, some of the lads can't get in it and they struggle, which is why we went for Zoom. And we were just talking about maybe if I wanted a night off one night, I could leave these guys in charge.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see the problem with it myself.
Well, I'll word it exactly how I worded to you. Well, there's a hole in my arse. I would never leave you in charge of A, the live show, and B, my YouTube channel ever.
I resent that, Paul. Dan,
I love you all. I love you all, but there's no way anyone's getting control of that live show or YouTube channel. So yeah, other shows they are better quality. I've noticed watching back. It is what it is. We do the best we can. The quality has improved massively. I just watched back that first one, and the quality of my camera is awful. Oh, it's like a brass rubbing. It looked terrible.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Were they still swearing back then and all?
No, because we'd stopped.
No.
We probably were, but we getting fined to hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the first couple of 3 shows, I think I lost a lot.
Yeah, I've got to say we do well.
Oh yeah.
We get the odd slip up, usually Luke or Simon.
Yep.
Yeah, at the moment, yep.
We do though, and I'm amazed that I don't swear. I really am.
Yeah, I'm amazed too.
We do. So we do cope well. And obviously we thank everyone that's followed. There's a lot of people in that chat that have stuck with us all the way. And we do appreciate every one of you. And it's funny because at the beginning, like we were just saying about the prize winners, when somebody won who we knew, I was always like, someone's going to call it fixed or whatever. And I still do it now. And I'm thinking, yeah, but hang on. We literally do know everybody in that chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's not many that win. We're like, oh, we don't know you, is there? Yeah. So people are going to win that we know. And I'm still edgy on it now. Like, oh my God, such and such won. I know him. Like, hang on, I know them all.
It's just Yeah, it's gone from strength to strength, isn't it? It
Yeah.
really has.
Yeah, it's improved. We've got a great crew on board. These guys are brilliant. I couldn't do it without these. It'd be.
I mean,
It'd just be a 4-hour bench update of me waffling shite for 4 hours like I do in the bench updates.
I mean, I can remember watching the live shows on the Tuesday and Friday, or watching them back after I finished work or whatever. And now I'm part of it. Like that's I'm gonna get all emotional.
Oh, come on! I'm not gonna tissue. Let me get my kecks down. I mean,
number 4. Yeah, it's a massive privilege to be part of it.
I'll do that again.
Yeah.
That looks like the Queen waving. Look. He didn't do it like that before. That's what he did. That one.
Yeah.
No, it is, mate. You know,
massive privilege to be part of it.
How long have we known you now, Luke? 3-4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Sadly, we don't know that long as well.
Longer, mate. Actually.
Longer.
Yeah.
Imagine how me, Tim, and Dan fit.
Well, yeah, I can't remember. I think we said it was Dan, the oldest, then it was you, Sam, and then Tim were very close together.
Mm-hmm.
That's what,
Nearly
7 years? 6 years,
7
is it,
years.
Dan? I've known you.
7 years ago, yeah.
First Telford one, I met you.
Yeah.
So that'd be 2014, 6 years then, mate.
6 years, yeah.
Hang on.
No, 7 years this year.
7 years this year.
2020,
No,
mate. Yeah.
no, it'd be 7 years next year. We didn't have a stand the first year at Telford. I don't know if I met you then, did I?
It'd be 6 years.
6 years. That's long enough, though, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
The first time I remember meeting Dan, you had the stand. You were at the other end of where you have.
Yeah, that little one on the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was with his father-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
Because I'm actually due on Rachel's 21st birthday.
Yeah.
And Rachel will be 28 in January.
Because we got talking to you, Sam, when you were in hospital.
That's
and
right.
then it was either me or Tim or me or somebody else bought some kits off eBay. And it was from you. We didn't realise.
It's from me. That's right. Didn't realise.
Yeah. Wasn't it? It was a Hobby Boss F14. It was. I bought off you. I remember.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
It had a plaster in it.
So nothing's changed there.
No.
Sam, can you go and lay on stairs? And then
You look like he's there.
Do you remember the night you thought I'd fall down the stairs?
So yeah, with the live show, we do the best we can. We try and make it interesting, as much as we can. We're basically, well, I'm a fat kid sat in the shed, and the rest of them are just geeks sat in a spare room.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do the best we can, and hopefully, people must appreciate because they come back. And I've just made a start today going through the comments on YouTube. Oh my God, I've got hundreds. I've always got a lot to reply to. My video about feedback on the channel, I got over 160 comments. That's the most I've ever had on the video.
Wow.
And I think I answered about 100 odd today. So thank you, everyone. The support's great. These guys are fantastic. I'm going to cry. No, I'm going to joke. I'm going to chat. These guys are great. And yeah, although I am anxious about doing the show. And what do we do every week, Tim? Is the show on in the chat?
Yeah, every week. We're doing the show. Yeah.
We definitely on it. So I was like, oh, yeah,
Let's
go on
do
then.
it. Come on, then. We're doing anything else tonight. Come on.
It's a bit of a double-edged sword, I think, because I actually changed my shift pattern so that I could be on the show as many Fridays as I could. But it gets to about 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. My shift officially finishes at 6, and I live probably 25 minutes drive from my station to home. And it gets to about 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon, and I start getting anxious then because I'm like, what are they going to send me to now? I hope it doesn't last past 6 because I need to be finishing bang on 6, get in the car, drive home, literally come in, quick change, hopefully part of the hangout before the show, sort of 10 minutes before, and then we go live at 7. So Fridays is a no dinner day for me. So I'll make sure I take plenty of sandwiches to work.
No dinner, just beer.
But wouldn't change it for the world. Like this evening, I was knackered. I was up at 4:15 this morning. We've had a interesting day at work, knackered. What I really felt like doing driving home was just crashing on the sofa in front of the telly. I was like, no, it's Friday, it's a live show. And within 20, 30 minutes of being part of this, you feel better.
Yeah.
It's just that anticipation of it, and you're knackered. Dan's the same. Dan gets up stupid early on a Friday. Well, every day, but
Every day.
you know, I mean, quite often we pop in our chat, don't we, morning.
Yep.
And it's a good 3 hours before anyone else even surfaces.
I think me and Dan.
I'm not going to lie. I read that chat every morning between 7:30 and 8:30 until time to get up. And I look at it and go, nah, put it back down. if you're lucky, you'll get a thumbs up from me.
Yeah.
In the mornings, I am not a good person at the minute.
But there's one of the two newbies on it, and I won't speak for Alan. I mean, I enjoy it. It's good fun, especially the weekend ones as well, and the hangouts. You know, they've been a saving grace through that, the lockdowns and redundancy and all sorts.
Oh, would have gone mad. Would have gone mad for the lockdown about the
Yeah,
hangout.
and I really appreciate having a chance to be on here. So I enjoy it personally.
I don't know what it's like, you know.
Made some new friends. Well, Sam, the rest of you.
I don't know. We tolerate you.
Sam's my friend.
We tolerate. Yeah, we tolerate.
I class you all as very good friends. You know I do, and we've got a good group. We've got a good group in here. We've got a good group in the hangout group as well.
Here.
Even Norman. Right, that's enough of that soppy shite.
And I'd just like to say, I don't know how Luke and Dan actually get time to send messages in the morning. I'm normally far too busy at 4 o'clock in the morning to be messaging.
No. He needs breakfast. That's what he's busy.
I've got a violin. And I've got a violin for him.
Yeah, but he's owned by 11.
He's got a small one.
Yeah, he's not well. Mid-morning.
Darren's in the chat saying Darren Scale Model saying good morning, gentlemen, and Tim. G'day. Stu there. Stu, is your name actually Stu? Because I like to reply to people in person. I will reply to your comments there, not to call you buddy. I didn't want to commit to calling you Stu. Hello, just watch your vid, Paul, on your paint booth. Very good, loads of info, and just in time for me as in building Martin out. Excellent. Now I feel anxiety. Anxiety is awful. It's mad how much you can screw yourself up.
Definitely.
It is absolutely awful.
Never
Sean said about the appointment thing. Yeah, first of Days Road. I hate that waiting round. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Well done, Close. Thanks again, guys. Well done, Malcolm. Yeah, definitely. Hugh says he sent you an email, Sam.
Email?
Who sent you an email?
Oh, don't start.
Who sent Sam an email?
I think I may have pointed out that PayPal email ID and an actual email ID may differ.
Possibly. Random player says sorry for the numbers. Don't worry, it's fine. You'll fill our hole, Paul. Don't worry. Ooh. He said it's a fine job. Don't change. Watch rubbing. Oh. I for one appreciate this group. Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, it's chunk. Glad you got up eventually to watch us.
Yeah. We'll catch you next week.
For a fee to watch service, you guys. Oh, free to watch. Sorry, I read that wrong. Do a brilliant job. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good
you.
gang and it's been for ages. Yeah. You've got to break a few eggs to make an omelette, and we have along the way. I don't mean that in any negative way.
I thought you said leg.
Actually, you know what? It's not that I do.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm only joking. And the guys who are here, just absolutely superb. I am starting to kind of think I wish we had gone to Telford now.
Yeah.
Not that I didn't before, but it's just it's not the same, is it? It's been a bit poo.
No.
Yep. Poo.
Been a bit flat.
We've missed our laughs and jokes, and there's always a laugh. We have a hell of a laugh.
Oh, jeez.
Just with the tissue gag alone.
Hello, sailor.
Or being shouted at by a man with a headset on and a yellow jumper.
Yeah. Dara says, look, Friday 19th, there was no human malware. I'd still say in now, what you lot. Remember the Tuesday shows? Yeah, so do we. They were a pain.
That was hard.
One thing I noticed since 2016, poor Chunks always had it in the neck. How do I feel? We've only known Chunk a couple of years, haven't we? I think.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's tolerable for an Aussie.
Yeah.
Flock.
3 years ish.
Look, Leandro says, new to this hobby and new to the channel. You guys help me so much, feeling better. No problem. He says it's made his year finding you guys. I'm sorry about that. It's been a long haul. Well, welcome along, mate.
Yep.
Remember Lonnie, the crazy American? Oh, I love Lonnie.
Oh, brilliant.
I miss him. I miss him and Andreas.
I miss Lonnie, Andreas, and Les.
Yeah.
Consider them very, very good friends, and yeah, just really do miss them guys. If you're watching, fellas, make contact with us. Come on.
Yeah, please.
Especially Lonnie, because I'm getting a bit concerned about Lonnie.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, and he had a hell of a rough ride.
Yeah.
Wasn't easy.
So yeah, and Andreas is just absolutely mental.
Crazy.
Andreas is just Andreas.
He's good fun, though. He's
very good fun. I will say this. He is very good fun.
Blah, blah, blah. Tuesday show. No, it's just I read that. Blah blah blah. Years ago, in the tough speed builds. Yeah, we need to get back into doing them. We did have a plan, but we never did it. Steve Hodge says, "You're the nicest guys. You guys are the nicest people I haven't met. If that makes sense." Yeah, hold judgment on that one.
Yeah.
Wait till you meet in person, and you might change that.
Yeah, Jason Martin said it's a great show. Don't change a thing. Paul, but you're still in the shed. I am, but it's a nice shed. It's a nice shed. I'll tell you now, it doesn't feel like a shed. This feels like just a house and a room in the house.
Yep. I said that to my
It's
missus
way
yesterday.
more than a shed.
Yeah.
It is way more than a shed.
Oh yeah. Love the show. Cheers, Mark. He's still like us, mad. Well, yeah. Been hanging out around, stumbling across you 2 years ago. Excellent. Digsby's wife actually encouraged him to watch the show. Excellent. Watching and listening is always a pleasure. It's a great escape in the mad world. We need a break. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Stu says he's been watching for 8 years and tries to never misses, and it is Stu. Excellent. Cheers, mate. I've got to say, Stu left an epic message on my video, and I did read it to these guys. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was basically I didn't like you at first, but I don't mind you now because I can see your point of view, and it is the most honest, best comment I'd had for years on the channel. Yeah, you either like me or hate me. I'm one of those people. I think half of these guys can't stand me, to be honest.
Well,
Tolerate you.
But I'll make you laugh.
Yeah.
And I'm honest. That's the most important thing. Integrity is key.
Oh, definitely.
Don't be an arsehole.
But you often find the people that maintain their integrity are the people that upset others.
Yeah, because you say it how it is, you
Right.
say it straight, and there's no mucking
Right.
about.
And people in general don't like honesty.
I dealt with the public for 20 years as a plumber. I had an online business for 7 years and ran a very busy Facebook page and YouTube channel. God knows what Luke's dealings with the public's are like, because my patience and tolerance is about that. None. And if I ever come across short or sharp with you, it's not necessarily you. It's just the way I deal with things. You answer me a question, you'll get an answer.
I can
I don't
honestly say,
you do get a very low tolerance of dickheads.
absolutely.
Not that you're dickheads watching, but when people are, I go from 0 to batshit in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
I don't open hand strike people, but anyway, we'll leave that there.
Not yet, anyway.
I don't know what you
We're going to start holding hands and sing "Kumbaya." Yeah, great crew and great anchor man. Oh, thank you. Friday's in the working week. Must talk about you, Tim. Oh no, I said anchor. Sorry, I read that wrong. The fire. Yeah, there's that. Oh, there's loads of comments there. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I have heard from Wesley.
Wes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wes was a bit of a Wes. If you're watching, you know me, mate. You know I'm straight to the point. Wes was a bit of a tit, and I think he'll openly admit that because he did when he messaged me apologising. I'm more concerned about Tim's safety, to be honest. From the threats that were made by a third party.
Yeah, that's quite funny.
But yeah, I did. Wes messaged me apologising because Wes kind of did something that was a bit stupid, but
well, I don't think. Well, yeah, no, it was.
yeah, he
it was-
did.
it was-
Yeah,
it was also-
He left us without paying money. So
yeah. I forgot that bit. And then there's more of the relations was the problem.
Yes. Anyway, we'll leave that there.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. Once you cross me, I kind of don't want to know you. So I do hold grudges. I will openly admit I do hold a grudge. I'm terrible like that.
Me too.
I'm also a sly git as well, and I will get you back at some point.
Always.
There's loads of comments. Paul, can I ask you what your shed cost? I think it's cost you about $5 grand to build, but I didn't spare any expense on it at all. It's warm. I mean, the heating's not even on. It's 22 degrees in here, and it's 4 degrees outside. My God, it's cold outside.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Yeah, it's 22 degrees here. I've got the window open behind me, so it's so well insulated and heated. It's lovely. You guys don't know how much support you give us, folks. Forgive my humor, heroes, one and all. The thing with the chat is written words very hard to get a point across. So sometimes you'll say something, think it's funny, and we'll read it, and you'll hear the huh? Because we don't get the context what you mean.
But of course, because I know Hugh.
Yeah, you'll know what he means probably.
Yeah, I just get it right away.
Yeah,
you know.
For us, we're like, what? Oh, Kev says his face looks like hairy ass. Oh, what are we talking about there?
Tell you what, boys, if this is true, and these guys know it, I joined the hangouts every day I was in hospital. These guys kept me sane. There was no visiting. I couldn't see Heather. Couldn't see any of the kids. The only people I saw were these guys. And if it hadn't been for this, I'd have probably been pulling a doctor's
I
head
wake up
clean
every
off
morning, and my first thought is I need to go start a hangout up, and I do a little bit of crying, thinking I don't want to. No, I do. I enjoy these. They are good fun. Mark Coombs says, you guys are great. You've helped me through some really bad times. Keep up the good work. Cheers, mate. Hope we see you again soon. I think he actually messaged me today, Mark. I'm sure he did.
He hasn't been in the hangout for a few.
No, I think I had a message off him and I had one off Alan.
Whilst Paul's sinking, jump back in the hangout, Smart. We're there most days.
Yeah, jump in. You don't even have to model. Come in and chat with us. As long as you got a webcam and mic, you don't even have to be modelling. You come and talk to us, whatever.
Well, yesterday we were on Douglas Weir joined. I don't know if he got connected or not. I did say hello. But
Douglas. Okay.
I wasn't sure if he got connected in there or not. I had to go.
William Gorman's there saying hi from Rochester, New York, USA. Hello. Make sure I haven't missed any. Chunk says nephew's 23rd birthday last night. You might have tried to show him and his mates how to drink.
Ooh,
you're out rustling sheep again.
You are too old for that now.
Yeah.
Way too old for that.
Seriously.
Portal says, I love the fact top modelers and you letters Q&A means loads. Top modelers.
What was Chunk out drinking last night?
Top men. Oh, no one's going to get that, are they?
Which uncle got knocked out?
Yeah. We spend loads of cash on models and want help before or after we go wrong. So thank you all, you guys. Top peps. And Howard says some of his best friends are songs. See, there's a
You know like what? Makes sense.
No, I get that.
Thank you.
As I always say on this, if we can help one single person to change how they feel, you've won.
Yeah, that's very true.
Just one person.
I will jump in here and pimp Models for Heroes, which obviously the live show and ISM as a whole and UMP are massive supporters of.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand the impact that mental health can have on an individual, and it affects everything. It affects their work life, it affects their family, and some people really struggle. Models for Heroes is case in point that this hobby can make a world of difference. Absolute world of difference, to the point where now Models for Heroes is being recognized by NHS trusts, and people are getting referrals to Models for Heroes for their mental health issues.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's no small thing to achieve from a charity, to get that recognition from the NHS. It is so important. And speaking from personal experience for yourself, spoke about more than once, both on here and on my YouTube channel, about my modeling journey and how I came into the hobby and how it's helped me. It can make a world of difference.
Yeah.
And if by us doing this on a Friday night, if someone's had a shitty week for whatever reason, and they can sit down on a Friday night with a cup of tea, a beer, whatever, and watch us guys live, and it makes a difference to their week, and they go into the weekend with a more positive attitude about things, then it's worth the getting up early, the 16-hour days, the 17-hour days, because we don't necessarily interact with everyone that's watching. Some people may be watching that aren't commenting in the chat.
Oh, I bet half the viewers aren't in chat.
You know, so
we get thousands of views afterwards as well.
Yeah, it's no hardship for us to do this, because we do this anyway. If we weren't live, we'd be doing it anyway.
Yeah, it'd be an off-air one. The thing about mental health as well, just to touch on that, unless you suffered from or have been closely associated with someone who's suffered from it, you will never ever understand how bad it affects people. Even on a low key, if you're just suffering from anxiety, and I say just in a very low key, just suffering anxiety will change the way you live your life. Full stop. Never mind at the high end of the scale where you've got PTSD from traumatic experiences, depression, things like that. It affects your life so much, and it affects people around you, your family, your friends, and things like that. And yeah, it is one of those things that you need to be around it to understand what it's about. Otherwise, people scoffed at stuff. When I first started panic attacks, even my mum scoffed at me for it, about, I didn't understand what it was at all, because
pull yourself together.
Oh yeah, you're depressed.
I didn't think of that.
You're depressed. What? You're depressed. Cheer up. Oh, I suddenly feel so much better. Thanks for that. So yeah, it is, and it's a good hobby for it. It really is. I think
in the main, I think it's a good community.
Yeah.
For it, you're always going to get the odd idiot. You're always going to get that.
Well, they're all in here.
Yeah, most of us are in here. In any community, any hobby, you're always going to get the odd one or two. But in the main, it's not a bad community to be part of.
Okay, Brian just put a comment in the chat there.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know what to do about that.
Brian, talk to us afterwards.
Yeah,
us, because
drop one of us a message, Brian.
Yeah, do. That's the whole point of what Luke and Paul and all of us are saying is, this is an escape, and we're here if you want to talk to us. So just message one of us, talk to us. Just get it on the chest, mate. Whatever you need to do.
Can I have a consensus on the comment? Should we leave that, or should we get rid of it?
No, leave it. And Brian, please reach out. Mate.
Brian, you're never alone. You got people like us around, mate. You're never alone.
Talk to us, buddy.
Any one of us will talk to you anytime, mate.
Come and talk. Men are crap at talking about this sort of thing, and it really is important. So come and talk to us. Just message one of us, join a hangout, whatever you want to do, mate.
Come join a hangout, Brian. Honestly, I don't care if you just sat there talking to us. Just come and join us. But there's phone number, there's help anywhere, mate, for that. Don't do anything stupid, mate. Please don't do anything daft.
We're all here, man. Just look us up, Facebook or whatever.
There are lots of people that will help you.
Yeah.
You're never alone.
Brian was talking I was talking to Brian the other night. He was chatting to me. If you ever need to talk, mate, just message me. My phone's always on. It doesn't always make a noise, so I might not always see it till the morning after. But I'll always reply to you. I always try my best. Yeah, don't do anything daft, mate. Please don't.
Brian's asking you to delete that comment, Paul.
Okay, mate.
There's always one to work. There's always a group of We're always on a hangout, mate. If you're just thinking, come and talk to us. Even if you just got a mic on, no camera, don't worry about it.
Gary.
Yeah, well,
Gary's
Gary.
been on hangouts for years. I don't know what he looks like.
yeah, nobody knows that.
Got a
Yeah,
nice
Feel
feeling,
your
though.
DIY though, you know.
There's a lot of good comments in the chat there, and thank you.
But that's
Yeah,
the
Brian,
point.
if you need to chat, mate, just talk. Seriously.
But that's the point of the hangouts. It doesn't matter what you look like, who you are. If you just want to come, you don't want a mic or camera, then just come and talk and be part of it.
When he says come, it doesn't mean that in that way.
I mean, we all use the hangouts for particular reasons.
Yeah.
Most of it's to escape reality.
Yeah.
We're all nuts in one way or another.
Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah.
We are all proper like nuts, not nuts, but nuts in some way.
Speak for yourself, Dan.
I'm absolutely certified nuts. It's on my medical records. I'm nuts.
To be fair, when I was a kid, I had 3 psychologists that couldn't handle the case because I was their case. They couldn't handle me, and then the 4th psychologist, he quit his job after 3 weeks, and then I must have had 7. You know, and it did say on my what words now they used on my.
Let's try harder.
No, problem child and something on my actual medical records, and obviously ADHD or shit like that weren't around back then. It was either a naughty kid or, you know what I mean. And yeah, I suspect if I were being brought up these days, I'd be.
You'd still be annoyed. You'd still be annoyed.
I'd still, well, I probably would, to be fair. But there was nobody more thrashed as a kid than me. Do you know what I mean? I would, I'd get put across my grandma's knee, my granddad's knee, my mum's knee, my uncle. We were quite strict, and yeah, now he ain't. Now
No, I can and eat him.
All right.
I heard you giggle. Right. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get past the negative.
Yeah.
Dan, do you want to do your bit, mate?
I certainly can do. It is an appropriate t-shirt.
Great channel as well. Love Adam Sanders.
It's a very good channel. And my first jumper is over there too. Another good channel.
I often wonder, Dan.
Before you
on the
do,
merch there, Dan.
Go on, Luke.
Dan, before you do, there's just a comment in the chat there. I just want to pick up on, then we'll move on completely.
Go on then, mate.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot is saying often permanent solutions to temporary problems is not the answer. And that's,
yes,
I couldn't agree with that more.
Yeah,
I deal with it every single day, and there is no problem that's insurmountable.
No.
That you just need to find a way.
I wish I could join the Hangouts more. At the minute, for me, work's just bonkers. I'm hoping that it's going to calm down now. We're getting up to Christmas, and I will get a bit of break and whatnot. But the Hangouts, for me, even when your mojo's right down, just jump in one. Like Paul says, don't do no modelling. Just jump in, get in with banter, and you'll lose 2 or 3 hours, and you'll come off, and you'll think, well, that was either entertaining or I'm never going back in. And 9 out of 10 times, it's always entertaining, and we do get repeat. I was going to say repeat customers, repeat people that pop in just to pick the sends up. It's
Yeah, it's good therapy.
It is good therapy. And therapy, if anybody has been in therapy, therapy is better done in a multiple person scenario than one-on-one, because one-on-one you clam up, you don't answer anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Listen to somebody's experiences that's going through the same things that you are, but they've spoken up about it first, which gives you then the confidence to say, yeah, I've had something similar, or, and yeah, we're all nuts in here, and we will all help
to play with it
yourself, Dan. Yourself.
It's
Hey, come and join and talk to us. If Dan's on, you won't get a word in edgeways, but come and talk to us.
even if you just join in banter and you just throw in a few swear words every now and again, that's perfectly acceptable.
It's irrelevant.
You don't want to sound close to swearing then.
Right, before he does, go on, Dan. Off you go, mate. I'm going to hand you over to Dan now. Dan's going to look at all your work on the Facebook page and forum. Make sure you make a note of your favourite builds, because you will get the chance to vote at the end, and the winner will win a £10 UMP gift voucher. Over to you, Dan.
Good evening, everybody. Is my screen sharing now?
Buongiorno, oui.
No, I've just been.
Oh, sorry, poo-poo.
No, I went earlier as well. We're going to start on the forum as always. And the first one out the gate is Barry F1 fan. And this is his Fujimi GSR BMW Z4 Super GT in 24th scale. He says the decal marathon continues. It can only work on it every couple of days or so due to other commitments, so it's taken a while. It still has the other side to go. 28 decals on the side. Wow. Just the sponsor decals, not the paint job decals included. Wow.
That's mad, isn't it?
Great schemes. They are great schemes, aren't they?
Looks good though. That does look really
superb.
good. Eric McNett would enjoy that scheme. Just saying. This is Rob W UK next, and he says Christmas is fast approaching, which means he loses his bench until the new year. He's finished off the main build on the CMK 35th scale PZ35T. He's built up a couple of figures which may be added to his first diorama. We'll have to see.
That'd be a nice little diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must feel.
Forever Plastic Kit's next. And his last work on the little German armoured car from Matchbox before painting. 2 little details have been added.
Is that Gruber's little armoured car?
I have no clue.
Something like that.
That looks good. Ooh, 2 kids no sleep. He says, hello, gentlemen. SM Land. I have had this sitting in the cupboard drying from the Arclad chrome layers forever. Fujimi F14 1/16 scale. Paul has recently bought a few of these great kits, hoping Christmas vacation will afford him some modelling time and relaxation. The interior, engine and running gear are all done, just the body paint work left to do. This is a test spray of Tamiya Clear Blue on the doors to get an idea of the look. Should be cool once the 2K goes on top. Have a happy weekend.
That's cool.
That's a lovely looking blue.
Yeah, it is. That looks really smart.
Yeah, that looks really good. Tomcat 64 is next. He says, evening, young Dan. Good lad. Work has continued on the 35th scale Bronco Comet. He's added some tonal variation to the overall green, added the decals and Pioneer tools, and painted up the canvas mantlet cover. Everything was given a couple of coats of AK Ultra Matte.
That's nicely done. That's very subtle.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, it's nicely
Is that
done.
Neil?
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah, that's looking good.
Do like a comment.
I want to.
The plain
I like the canvas what he's got going on over at Mantlet as well. That's hard. Next. He says, hi Dan, this week he's finished his 24th Fujimi Ferrari 430 Scuderia. It's a really enjoyable kit, this one, especially with all the PE included. He's used Ultimate Primers, Zero Paints Rosso Scuderia for the body, Zero Textured Paint for the interior, AK Extreme Gold for the wheels, Tamiya LP paints everywhere else, Scale Motorsport 1/20th carbon fiber, Tamiya panel line accent black, Tamiya Ferrari seatbelts, PE included with the kit, Gravity Spain 2K, Micromesh, and Ultimate Polishing System, Ultimate Decal Solutions, and Ultimate Apex Use for Art. Have a great show, everyone.
Very nice.
Love the Scud. The Scud is
Be good when you
that'll look good when it's painted.
What colour is he painting it?
Yellow.
Oh dear, that one's never going to get old, that bit.
Never.
This is one Mac next, Rick Langreal. He says he's working really hard this week to retain his sanity and tinkering away with a 48 scale Tamiya P38G. Decals on and clear coated before the ultimate dark dirt wash applied and excess removed. Following much experimentation with Tamiya light grey, surface primered spoons, MRP 126, semi-matte super clear varnish was chosen, and a few light coats were applied and allowed to dry. He shall get round to weathering further with 502 oils this weekend. Thanks for looking.
Nice for now.
I like that.
As usual.
Getting there.
Good. This is Warden B next. He says, good evening all. Continuing with his 24 scale Tamiya YZF R1, sorry. This week it's nearly done. Fairings, etc. have been sprayed but not yet dry. Paints are virtually all Tamiya LP with pure red as the main colour. All straight from the box, apart from drilling out the discs. His first bike build, I'm really enjoying it, even if the kit is an older one. Looking at the next one already. Thanks for looking. Have a great evening.
Nice.
I like his exhaust, and that's not euphemism. I just like his exhaust.
Or the rear pipe.
Like a good tailpipe.
I like it. Well, move along. Move
Rear
along.
exit.
We're going to slide straight into Face Ache next, and the first one out the gate this evening is Mr. Peter Chapman. He says he started his 1/25th scale Revell 76 Plymouth GTX. He's tried something different with the paintwork. He sprayed it with matte yellow, then coated it with Tamiya clear yellow. Debating what to do with the interior. Does he go all black or two-tone yellow and black?
That looks interesting.
I know nothing about car building, but I would say with the body that colour, an all black interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think black would be the way to go.
Yeah.
Or even black and yellow two-tone interior.
Yeah.
Helpful.
Well,
Why not?
some of it would be yellow because on a car like that, some of the
true.
underdash would be yellow.
Okay. See,
The dash
that's
panels.
why I don't build cars.
Yeah, no, some of the dash panels.
I
and
thought it was because they came out terrible.
There is
laughing there. Piss off.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh dear.
That nearly cost me a tenner.
Speaking of not being able to build cars,
This,
This is stunning, this thing. This is beautiful.
Cut sharp. Cut
this
sharp.
is his, to me, a 24 scale Porsche 911 Turbo 88 for the Porsche Group build. Ultimate White Primer. To me, a PS16 metallic base coat. Gravity Spain 2K Clear, various Tamiya LP, Zero Paint and Vallejo colours. Sprayed through his trusty Ultimate Apex airbrushes and has polished it with Ultimate Polishing System. Thanks for looking as always.
You reckon
Beautiful
you'll
job,
finish
mate.
that by the 14th of Jan?
Yeah, well, possibly. I might even have the second one finished.
I want to know when he's starting it.
Nah,
Nah,
it's a hell
looks
of a
nice,
job, mate.
mate. It's very nice.
Stunning.
You see, this is the sort of banter you get in the Hangout Plus.
Well, it's often a lot worse.
Yeah, it's usually a lot worse.
Plus, Paul.
This is Mr. Richie Lamb next. He says, good evening, guys. This week he's finally finished his Meng Yag Panther in 35th scale, primed in UMP black primer. And the camo scheme was done freehand with Tamiya acrylics with the 0.2 needle conversion. He's weathered it with UMP washes of light dirt, dark dirt, mud, and earth, all through his UMP Apex. Have a good one, guys.
Like that.
See, when I looked at that first, I thought that was big in 35.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I like the sag in the track as well. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's nicely weathered now. Very nice.
It's top job, lad. It's beautiful, Richie.
Yeah.
It's going to be another tough week.
Always is. Stop it. What are you doing, Facey? I want to go on that one. Not the other one below it, that one.
You tell Don.
They say no.
Facebook's having our pants down, it looks like. Come on, there we go. This is Mr. Robert Adams next. And he's still working on his trumpeter 35th scale Hind. He says it's getting there.
Wow.
Good.
Wow.
Cool.
We'll not mention the Hind build.
No, we won't. What Hind?
Are you just behind on it, like?
What Hind? This is John W. Sharrock next, and he's still plodding along with this Tamiya 35th scale Tiger 1.
That's nice. I like that.
I bet you that mister that's standing on top's got no legs.
Lovely.
You ain't got no legs.
Dan,
Lieutenant Dan.
you got your legs.
Did you? I don't know if you've seen. I don't mind. We'll talk about that later.
Let's not mention legs, boys, please.
This is his 72nd scale Hobbycraft C45 kit bash. He says he's finally got all the float struts on and finalised. Both aft ladder and forward ladders are done. And now to dismantle for paint. The kit is a 72nd Hobbycraft C45H with float from a 72nd DHC 3. The props from a 1144 Connie reworked to work as 3-blade 985 props. And everything in white is scratch built. It's a big project for such a small kit.
That's cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Really nice that. You
He
done a
does,
good
like
job,
his,
Brad.
he does like his float planes, though.
Oh, that's good.
Like a floater.
Mine are all sinkers these days. I don't know if that's an indication of health or what.
Oh, God.
No, it's not.
Moving on.
Move on.
Don't, Dad, don't.
This is Lewis Williamson next. And this is F1 engines for the Revell Saturn V rocket in 1/96th scale.
Cool.
Excellent. Nicely weathered.
I like them.
They are. Nice tone in those.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
Very cool.
Wow, this is going to be a hard one this weekend.
Yep.
That's
Moving on.
Oh,
Sarah, stand by.
Everybody's 12-year-old brain come to the surface then, didn't it? This is Cully Ruprai next. I apologise if I butchered your name. I'm apologetic. This is her 1/24th scale Chevrolet Impala from Hasegawa. This is her second car, built up extra layers of paint and gloss so it could take sanding and polishing. And she's used Alclad for the metal parts and UMP polishing kit. Got most of the orange peel out. Just couldn't get too near the lines on the bonnet. Enjoying watching the group builds, but can't join until stash of 18 models clear. Got a no stash policy. I started off with a no stash policy, and we're not going to go into that now.
Thankfully,
No.
you got rid of his stash.
Kelly's got a no stash policy with 18 models in the stash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
When I first started modelling, I'd say I'd just buy one model and then build that and then buy. Do you know what I mean? And that that went right out the window.
Yeah.
Right out the window. And
This-
now
This is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
this is Mr. Gary Constable next.
That's
And
nice.
he's completed the Tamiya 24 scale Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. He scratch built parts for the dashboard and things like the door trims and the number plates. It's a great kit. He's used Tamiya LP paints and Mr. Surfacer, bare metal foil and Hobbycraft embossing powder. Have a great weekend, everyone, and happy modelling.
Nice work, Gary.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to build that kit, and I saw Tim's one. I've never seen Gary's.
I was going to say, Tim's, I enjoyed looking at Tim's, to be fair.
Yep.
And his model.
Isn't the Gullwing? Isn't that the Mercedes that they only made very few of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, they did a steel body and an aluminium body, and if you've got an aluminium body one, yeah,
They
you're
go
in.
for like millions of pounds.
They're probably doing about 1.5, 2 million quid now for an aluminium body SL.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easily.
No,
Easily.
way more than that.
Oh,
Gold,
Okay.
well, the Gullwing, but that looked like a Volvo P3.
you got several million for it, let's say, for
The
a
door's
gold.
closed.
This is Mr. Charles Stellini next, and this is Heller's 48 scale OH58 Kiowa. To me, a paint's used, not bad for an old and quick build. No detail inside.
Good.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I like the camo pattern.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting helicopter. Okay.
This is Mr. Graham Minchell next, and this is his current whip. It's a 24 scale Fujimi BMW M5 E34 with Fujimi 18-inch BBS wheels.
Oh, nice.
Pardon me?
That's going very lovely.
I like that blue.
Good
Yeah, the
choice of
blue's
rims.
nice.
Yep.
Deep blue.
It's like a cobalt blue there, isn't it?
Yeah. Lovely.
You know how you said that then, Si? I had a flashback to the Transformers film with Deep Wang.
What?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, deep bang. Yeah.
Yep, Tim knows.
I often find the deeper the better.
Mr. Mark Ewing is next.
Moving on.
It's not often Dan moves on.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. This
Got
week,
that moving on
he
your
finished
notes,
his
man.
144th Bandai Gundam Titans kit. Yeah. He's used the following items: Mr. Surface at 1200 grey, a mixture of Tamiya XF and LP paints, Vallejo colour for weathering and detail painting, UMP Apex airbrush, and Tamiya LP flat clear.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah, looks good.
They do look so much better when they're a bit weathered and a bit worn. And
Yeah, I think so.
Mine weathered naturally because it got covered in dust and cobwebs. Right up until I moved in here, and then it got weathered into the bin.
Yeah, it's nice work.
Mr. Peter Holroyd is next, and this is his 1/350th scale HMS Hood by Trumpeter with Edward detail photo etch set, and it's lots of PE.
Oh, look at the sheet of PE on the desk.
Good luck with that one.
Oh,
Holy moly.
I'm going to say check your sanity into the top drawer on the right and pick it up on the warehouse.
that's good. The size of that
That will
one.
look brilliant when it's done, though.
Oh,
Well,
definitely.
That's
The
cracking.
thing is, though, you know, when you're piling that much PE on,
Yeah.
it's a shame to paint. You know, when it's all, you know.
there's quite a lot of shipbuilders that will build
Whoa. Ship or
Shit.
Yep.
boats, man, boats,
Huh.
right? Got you.
floaters. But they will build the ship with all the PE, but then they won't paint it
Interesting.
because as a display piece, they look amazing.
To be fair, when I built the Airfix Jackal, I think it was, I bought 3 Black Dog. I bought the Black Dog resin and 2 Black Dog PE sets for it, and I was gutted when I had to paint it because it just looked cool, if you know what I mean. And I've always wanted to do like a naked build, you know, like try and build it as Timothy.
Don't do it as a video build, will you?
Well, I've always liked the look.
It's only going to be a 30-second build then, Dan.
Oh, what?
Moving on.
Oh, didn't you do that tiger tank with all? You remember that one with all the PE where you threw everything at it?
Yeah, the King Tiger. Yeah.
Yeah, and that looked great just with the PE, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Like this.
This is Mr. Daniel Blair, or Rancher Dan, or what were he earlier?
Chef extraordinaire.
No, wrestler. I can't remember.
I love that purple.
But anyway, this is finished as Mojo Rejuvenator. It's called it. It's a 24 scale 70s MPC Nova.
Is that his wrestling name?
Yes. It's called a squad rod.
Very nice.
That's his other video name.
That's his other name, yeah. But he ditched the police look out of the box and just did a traditional custom show car with aftermarket Pegasus rims. He's used Model Master Primer Grey, topped with Model Master Lavender and Tamiya Clear. Have a wonderful holiday weekend for his American modeling fan.
I think Dan uses a Harry stick. It doesn't airbrush.
He uses rattle cans.
That's beautiful.
No, he
man.
does use airbrush. He does airbrush as well.
Oh, does he?
does.
It's beautiful work, that.
The detail on the dash is nice.
Oh, the wife. Oh, sorry.
Oh. I have a Halloween mask. It looks like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Sam. This is Trevor Dwyer next, and he's finished his 3D printed bust of a character called Red Skull. He's printed it using a 0.025 layer height with the Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. He's undercoated it with Tamiya Grey Surface Primer, then Tamiya Rubber Black and Italian Red. He's quite happy with the teeth.
Very good.
Ludlow?
Reminds me of a film I watched called Dead Snow.
Yes, in don't know whether.
Different.
What was it?
Teeth are very difficult to get right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This is Mr. Robert Cook next. And this is his Tamiya 1/12 scale Kawasaki Ninja H2R. His frame is primed in UMP black gloss, then guns in metallic chrome silver, and the green is zero paint candy. Frame green, the rest is primed in UMP grey, and all the different blacks are Tamiya XF range. This is a first for him, so be kind. This is only his third bike of this kind. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
Third ever bike.
Yeah. Keep on building them, man. That's what I say.
I mean,
Definitely
what I would say, if it's not critique, but if he cropped that picture,
yeah, he's taking it vertically by the look of it with his phone.
If you put that picture, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you know a lot about bikes that that's not the real thing. I don't think.
Yeah. That's nice work.
Also, if you
Keep it
crop
up.
the picture, we just see more of the bike and less of the white background.
Yeah.
It looks lovely.
That's what she said. This is Mr. Dave Hart next.
Jesus.
Getting towards the end of the road with his 32nd Revell Tornado GR1 Gulf Wall, and started the Airfix 72nd Hawk T Mark 1A for a bit of variety, all painted with Tamiya acrylics and rattle cans.
Getting there, looking good.
Some size
I think he seems to have got that colour bang on as well for the GR1.
Ah, I've always fancied doing a Tornado, but they're quite old kits now, aren't they?
No, there's a brand new one.
Is they?
Yep. There is. 30 seconds.
No, better off the old one though.
It's supposed to be very, very good.
Yep.
I like this.
I don't do planes, but I do like a good Tornado. This is Terry Wilson next, and this is his 1988 monogram kit. He started with Tamiya Grey Primer, coated it with Tamiya Gloss Black mixed with Mr. Colour Level in thinner 50/50. The interior has Gravity Colours Poppy Red shot on it. I have the front glass yet to do. I had to compose myself then. My brain wandered.
That's looking right. I like that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
The old RAS cars are beautiful.
I just wish you could get them a lot more easily over here, and they actually fitted together well. Because they do.
Some of the decals are.
If it fits bad, that looks pretty smart.
They fit together really well. So decals are awful.
Some of the decals aren't registering. They're very thick.
This is Damien Winderlick.
Looks nice.
This is his Tamiya 24 scale Subaru Impreza WRC 2001. I apologise. Put your set together, man. Final assembly has begun with undercarriage completed. Just need to glue together the interior and roll cage to finish.
Nice detail. I like the shine the bonnet that as well.
I was going to say it's got the blue bang on, definitely.
Yeah, that's nice.
I do like that a lot.
Yep.
I like it a lot.
Nice cream detail underneath.
Come on, Facebook. I pressed the button hours ago.
Facebook's playing silly buggers tonight.
Yeah, it has been all day with me.
Come on, there we go. When you're ready, face ache. Mr. David Sargent is next. And this is his 1/35 scale firing line Saracen. This was built for his cousin, who is currently restoring the 1-to-1 version to be used to raise funds for former servicemen who have hit hard times. He's called Nev after his friend who passed away, so tried his absolute best to get this to a standard as he will live inside the real one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Very nice. If you look on Facebook for the Nev Saracen, there's a complete sort of chronological history of the rebuild and the restoration, and it's worth
have a look.
Yeah.
I've been on one of those a couple of times.
I love the Saracen, and I will build one day because my dad actually drove Saracens in Northern Ireland during the height of the Troubles. and there's a piece of video footage on the BBC Archive website when they did, Sam will know what it is, Operation Motorman, where they smashed all the no-go areas in Belfast.
That's right.
And what they did is they took the gun turret off, so there was no gun on the top, and there was an observation turret. And around the front of the Saracen, they put just this massive rubber, kind of bull bars almost, to smash the barricades.
Yeah, I've been on one of those several times.
As a
No,
guest.
not in a bad way. No.
Just as a guess, Sam.
As a guest, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
This is Leslie Eckerman next, and this is his finished Revell Porsche 934 with Studio 27 replacement decals and KMP wheels.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
It looks good.
Look at that thin red line the whole way around that, around the front arch.
Yeah, that looks good.
They've settled down well, those details. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
That's about build number 10 now that I've got. I think. Got one of a picture.
Oh, it's going to be like a lottery tonight, Sam.
Oh.
This is a name that I'm always going to butcher. This is
Ciao.
Ciao Pino. If I butchered your name, I apologise. He says, hello again. Here is his diorama from an abandoned Opel Blitz from Italieri in 24 scale. I have been working this week. Popsicle for the barn, 3D print for the Coke drawers, a napkin for the truck cover. Hope you enjoy, and I hope I can have it finished by Friday. May the force be with you.
Very nice.
He's got the weathering spot on that.
Yeah.
That looks good. I like that.
Looks really good.
I especially like that bit of rust that was popping through the paint on the on the wheel arch fender.
Look at the hole in the top right one.
Yeah.
The hole right through the deck. That's cool. I like that.
Very good.
Yeah, that arch is nice.
Lovely.
This is Unity scale models next. This week I finished seats for my Mazda MX-5 RF from Tamiya in 24 scale. For the first time he's used Hasegawa red finish foil, and that's awesome to work with.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That drove me mad doing those races.
I like the seatbelt as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know. Well, I wouldn't know that that's not a real seat.
No, it's good.
In a catalogue or.
Yeah, I want to say that does look good. That, to be fair.
Even the back of the seat and with a pad where it's inset.
Yep.
Looks as if it's been used, it was being worn.
Yes, nice.
Come on, face ache. There we go. This is Gary Ride the Win next. He says, oi, oi, Dan. Off the bench this week is the Hasegawa 112 scale Honda NSR 500. He's primarily in UMP white, Tamiya LP2, LP3, and LP45. Custom mix for the blue. Came out pretty good match for the decals. UMP decal setting solution. Was impressed by this. Gravity 2K gloss coat. Out of the box build, which is unusual for him, but he's happy enough with it for the man cave. Thanks for looking, and have a good evening, everyone.
Nice one.
That's lovely.
That looks good.
Yeah. It's nice work, that.
Yep.
I like.
Come on. Mr. Carl Smith next. Come on, Facebook. Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
You're gonna have to pedal quicker, Dan.
Oh dear, come on, face ache.
No, it's face ache. It's really slow.
It's struggling tonight for some reason. Stand by, talk amongst yourselves.
Yep.
Weird echo.
Blurry will clear up in a... Oh, it won't. Blurry's gone away. Whoa, what were... There we go. There we go. This is Mr. Carl Smith next. And this is his Italieri 48 scale V22 Osprey. To me, a paint's used for the interior. It just needs to prime the body. Then he can finish off painting the exterior.
Oh, cool.
Such a cool aircraft.
A dangerous looking aircraft, if you ask me.
That the one with the tippy engines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Hear it from miles
wings
away.
aren't supposed to rotate like that, as far as I'm concerned. This is Mr. Robert Judson next. And this is his, to me, a 24 scale Porsche 911 GT2 Club Sport for the group build. Only issue with this kit was the rear wing engine cover. It didn't fit properly, and he forgot to remove some of the race version details. That's all right, same as me. He didn't care for the gold wheels on the yellow, so he's painted the inner wheels with aluminium from Splash Paints. He loves the stance of this car, and he wished more kits had the option to do this without modifications. He's proudly missed a Surface Set 1500 white, painted in decanted Tamiya TS47 chrome yellow, 2K cleared with Gravity Spain.
That looks good.
Does look good.
Yeah, it does look good. I'll have to start knitting up in between pictures. This is Digsby James next, and this is his Academy 35th scale IDF M51 Super Sherman. Paints are Vallejo Model Air. As always, thanks for taking a look. Thank you all.
Cool tank. Really cool tank. Typical Israeli.
Yeah.
They take the base model and go, we can do better. And they just pimp it up. Pimp my tank.
This is Michael Benjamin Mitchell next. He says he's got the trousers done. Like he said he would last week, overcoated with another coat of Vallejo Luftwaffe uniform. You can definitely see the darkened recesses looking like shadows in the creases. Now the tunics are ready. Now the tunics are already painted with the Tamiya panel line accent and will receive the same treatment as the trousers. This is literally his first time doing this in 35th scale, as he hasn't done it yet to the 1/9 Panzer Grenadier figure yet.
No, you're going about it the right way, but he's starting something smaller, practice the techniques, and then commit to the bigger model. I mean, Dan's the person to speak to about that.
No,
he is.
Maybe not photograph them on top of the box.
Message him on Facebook with any advice you need about painting, shading, and stuff on figures.
And I'll pass you along to Luke, who's a proper fig painter.
Okay, and Dan's number is 07945.
Oh, yeah, I panic then, because that is my number.
Yeah. It was your shout. I'll pass it on.
Sam's got my number as well.
I have.
This is Wolfgang Vith next, and I like this one as well. He's finished up his 25th scale Rebel Ford FD 100 pickup. Special thanks to all the guys out there for helping him anytime he has some questions. This group is absolutely great. Greetings from Austria, and wish you all a nice weekend.
Ah, nice one. That's nice. I
do like that. That looks really nice.
Is that the one you had, Tim, where you were going to do the wooden, like cargo bed or whatever?
I think it is.
Zero, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, no, I have got that, but it wasn't the one I was doing the wooden bed in.
Okay.
That was another truck, but that's a really good kit. That it's nice.
A nice build, that.
Lovely build.
Oh.
There's Mr. Chris Stover next.
Wow.
And he's working on this rifle 35th scale Tiger 1 early with interior. His crew compartment is done, starting on the engine compartment next. Painted with MIG and Tamiya paints. The kit has a few issues, but it's nice overall.
Wow.
That's
I like
brilliant.
that.
I like that.
Some detail.
Some detail
Oh,
there.
good that. That's all really good.
When you say full interior, that's a full interior, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
This is a pity it put the top of the hull.
I know it is a shame to cover all that good work up in it.
Well, do it exploded. Show it.
This is Glenn Snyder next. And he spent Thanksgiving eating turkey and working on the Tamiya 24 scale Porsche 956 for the Porsche Group build. He's building it as the Jost Racing Marlboro 956 of Wallach, Johansson, and Ludwig from the 1983 24 Hour of Le Mans. Painted zero paints Marlboro white and red. The decals are from Decal Pool, and he should have the body 2K cleared in the next couple of days.
Nice, very nice.
Oh, Bullock, Steph, and Johansson. I can't remember Ludwig's first name.
It was a very dangerous car.
Yeah,
it was.
Very fast,
very dangerous.
very dangerous.
I was watching a video about the Porsche 917K and the Porsche 91730, and it, whenever it was qualifying, it had 1,500 brake horsepower.
Wow.
It had the detune down to 1,000 so that it could keep cars on it.
That's on my Toyota.
It is, but it's down Fiesta.
Cool.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
This is Mike next, and this is his. I'm not going to even attempt to butcher your surname. I do apologise. And this is his 35th scale Pripyat city sign from Artifact, a centerpiece of a
apocalyptic.
I can't say that word. Apocalyptic scene. Water effects and additional of the figures still ahead.
Nice.
I had open all hours envisioned then. You know.
Yeah, so did I.
Fetch a Glock off Ramble.
Do you know what I had? I had £20 ready.
Spikowski.
Oh, video.
Oh, sure.
It might work now.
Could you click it down?
Dan's dodgy internet.
Yeah, it works a bit, yeah.
Is that sort of working?
Yeah.
This is Onyx Tavares, and this is the Revell 67 Plymouth GTX. He made into a convertible in 25th scale. Very brave. It's the latest car in his TV Hero car collection. It's from the TV show Angel. Never seen it. Done in Tamiya primer, black and clear. He added seat belts, carpet, and just added steel wheels with hubcaps from Fireball models. These are the wheels on the car in the show that I've never seen. Looks good, though.
Nice.
Yeah, don't recognise the name of that one.
No.
No idea.
Angel. Yeah.
Angel.
Spin off.
If it's not the Mandalorian, I have no clue what it is. Just saying. This is Justin Hart next. This is a Fujimi 24th scale Porsche 956 Carrera Cabriolet. All wrapped up on the 356 wide body build. He's used UMP Black Primer, Gravity Spain, Porsche Arena Red, and 2K Clear through his UMP Apex. Scratch built the fender flares, the bumpers, license plate, roll bar, fire extinguisher, tonneau cover, ignition coils, wired the distributor / spark plugs, and have a great weekend.
Looking good.
That's nice.
Very good.
It's an odd looking little Porsche.
I like the colour, but yeah, I thought it. You know, when I first seen it, I thought it was one of them bloody egg cars.
956 is a strange one.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It does look, I do like that look that he's got going on there, though. That does look nice.
No, it's looking good.
Oh, there's Stevie Seven Toes. Or is it 6?
8.
Oh, it might be 8. I don't know.
We'll go for that, I'm sure.
I've lost count, and I bet Steve has as well.
You can't count his toes.
Sorry, Steve. Sorry, mate.
Go on, carry on.
This is Totally Scale Model Steve next. This is his Meng 35th scale D9R bulldozer. And he's coming to get her, well, I think. coming together well, I think.
He's done that just to throw you off.
He's doing a good job on
I
that.
can only read what's typed. And he's now to start the weathering process.
Is it just down?
Nice, mate.
I think that's going to be one of my next ones.
I think he's really enjoyed it, but it's his first sort of 35th scale armor build. So he's massively criticizing himself about the weathering, and I think
You're a weird echo there, boys.
I've been saying that for ages.
Yeah.
ages.
Somebody's playing back somewhere.
Keep saying.
I think it's Dan's internet playing up.
Possibly.
Go on, Dan. Quick before it dies on us.
We're nearly there, I do believe not. This is Mr. Matt Baker next. And he says, more from the Marvel Crisis Protocol game. Just finished the windows last night to complete this comic book style Daily Bugle newsstand. Mix of watercolors, Vallejo, and Games Workshop acrylics with Absalom oils deployed for light weathering duty. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for looking.
Looks good.
Really nicely painted.
I like the
Vibrant.
I like the way he's done the windows without actually having to have the clear glass.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
Really
Yeah.
nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Looks like Kermit was thrown at the wall. This is Ludwig. This is Ludwig. And this week is clear-coated and polished the body of Revell Smokey and the Bandit Transit Am in 24th scale. He's used 2K and the polishing set from Gravity Colors. And his Proxon multi-tool with microfiber pads.
Yeah, looks good. Nice job.
I
We
like
were
that.
talking about one of those yesterday, Paul, weren't we?
The pinstripes.
Yeah,
Excellent. That's
very
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it does look good, that one. Ooh. This is Mr. Sean Bradder. He says he's pretty much completed the Revell Battlestar Galactic Viper Mark II. First time pre-shading and really trying different techniques with UMP Apex. Paints used are UMP White Primer with black primer shading. Tamiya X2 and Zero Paint 6R4 White to contrast. Mr. Metal Color Gold / Copper with Molotov Chrome on the engines. Weathering done with UMP Rust and Dirt washers. White and silver paints applied with the corner of a kitchen sponge. Not bad for a £15 kit found locally. Model on dudes.
Nice.
No, you did really well with that, Sean. I like it a lot.
Nice weather, isn't it?
I like this one as well. I think more the colour on the subject for me as well. This is Mr. Daniel Kemp. He says, evening all. Here is his current work in progress. It's Airoshima's 24 scale Nissan R35 GTR Liberty Walk. He's painted it in Audi Nardo Grey and 2K Clear, both automotive paints, which he's trying for the first time. Everything else done in Tamiya LP, the carbon decal for the roof. Really enjoying this build. Thanks for looking, as always, and have a good show.
Very nice.
It's a lovely colour.
That's going to look great when it's done.
Nice looking interior from what I can see as well.
Yeah. Very lovely. Hey, look. Hey, look at that. Someone's nicked your colour.
Oh, yeah.
This is Mr. Douglas Weir next. He says, evening one and all. Still working away on his 24 scale Tamiya Porsche 911 GT2. Final efforts now. Also, he's just finished the decals on his 24 scale new BMW E30 M3. Hopefully, he'll have it 2K'd over the weekend.
Nice.
Nice work, Matt.
Very nice. Great kits.
I like his organisers in the background, I've got to say.
Yeah, and the stickers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry I didn't get the talk to you yesterday, but I had to disappear, Matt.
That's it.
And that was the final one of the evening. Thank you.
Dan. Right, you now get the time it takes Dan to recap all the builds quickly. To vote for your favourite build of the night. One vote each. Try and remember the name of the builder on the subject, and the winner wins a £10 UMP gift voucher. So who's going to post in chat? Alan, you okay doing it?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Wait for Alan to say start voting now, and then pick your vote as you go. And over to you, Dan. And Al.
You ready, Al?
I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
Go.
This is Barry F1 fan with his Fujimi BMW Z4. We have Rob WUK with his CMK 35th scale PZ35. We have Forever Plastics with his Matchbox armored car thing. We have Two Kids No Sleep with his Fujimi F40 in 1/16th scale. We have Tomcat 64 with his Bronco Comet in 35th scale. I like that a lot. We have Mr. Dan Edmonds with his Fujimi 24 scale Ferrari 430 Scuderia. Another good looking build. We have Mr. One Mac with his 48 scale Tamiya P38G. Warden B with his Tamiya 24 scale YZF R1. Slide straight back to face 8, maybe.
You are lagging a little bit, but we can still just about hear you.
Ish.
So carry on. Carry on.
We have Peter Chapman with his 25th scale Revell 67 Plymouth. Mr. Alan Parker with his Tamiya 24 scale Porsche 911. Mr. Richard Lamb with his main Jag Panther in 35th scale. Mr. Robert Adams with his Trumpeter 35th scale Hind. Mr. John W. Sharrock with his Tamiya 35th scale Tiger 1. Mr. Mike Killen with his 72nd scale Hobbycraft C45. Mr. Lewis Williamson with his F1 engines for his Saturn V rocket from Revell. Cully Ruperai with a 24 scale Chevrolet Impala from Hasegawa. Mr. Gary Constable with his Tamiya 24 scale Mercedes 300 SL. Mr. Charles Stellini with his Hella 48 scale OH58 Kiowa. Mr. Graham Minshall with his 24 scale Fujimi BMW M5. Mr. Mark Ewing with his 1144 Bandai Gundam Titan thing. Mr. Peter Holroyd with his 350th scale HMS Hood by Trumpeter. Mr. Daniel Blair with his 24 scale MPC Nova. Mr. Trevor Dwyer with his 3D printed bust of Red Skull. Mr. Robert Cook with his Tamiya 12th scale Kawasaki Ninja. Mr. Dave Hardy with his 32nd scale Revell Tornado GR1 and a Hawk T from Airfix in 72nd. Mr. Terry Wilson with his 1988 monogram kit. I'm guessing in 25th scale because they're weird scales, them ones. Mr. Damien Winderlich in his Tamiya 24 scale Subaru Impreza WRC 2001. Mr. David Sargent with his 35th scale firing line Saracen. Mr. Leslie Eckerman with a Revell Porsche 934. Ciao Pinot with a abandoned Opel Blitz from Italieri in 24 scale. Unity scale models with his seat for his Mazda in 24 scale by Tamiya. Mr. Gary Ride the Wind with his 1/12 scale Honda NSR 500 from Hasegawa. And Mr. Carl Smith with his Italieri 48 scale V22 Osprey. Mr. Robert Judson with his Tamiya 24 scale Porsche 911 GT2. Mr. Digsby James with his Academy 35th scale IDF M51 Super Sherman. Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell with his Flak Crew people from Dragon. Wolfgang Viff with his 25th scale Revell Foose Ford. Mr. Chris Stover with his Ryefield 35th scale Tiger 1 Early. Mr. Glenn Snyder with his Tamiya 24 scale Porsche 956. Mr. Mike with his 35th scale Pripyat City sign from Artifact. Onyx Traverse with his 67 Plymouth GTX from Revell in 25th scale, I'm guessing again. Mr. Justin Hart with his Fujimi 24 scale Porsche 356. Totally scale model Steve with his Meng 35th scale D9R Bulldozer. Mr. Matt Baker with his Marvel Crisis Protocol Daily Bugle newsstand thingamabob. This is Ludwig. This is Ludwig's Smoking the Bandit Trans Am in 24 scale from Revell. Mr. Sean Bradder with his Revell Battlestar Galactica in that scale. Mr. Daniel Kemp with his Hiroshima 24 scale R35 Nissan GTR. Mr. Douglas Weir with his 24 scale to me a Porsche 911 and his new BMW E30. Thank y'all.
Nice one, Dan.
Well done,
Well
Dan.
done, Dan. Top work, mate.
I'm going to
You,
click.
you just got through it. You just got through it. You're breaking up the points,
Yes.
but you did it, mate. Well done.
Well, I've got a
Write this
question.
down. Is it
as well.
you, Al?
Yeah, I've been writing it down. Yeah, I've got a question. There's been a vote in there for, and it just says 9/11, but there's a few 9/11s. So
that's why we asked the people to put which one.
name, yeah, I say I haven't a clue which one. It's Jason Martin's put the vote in there, so I don't know if he wants to.
No, too late, man.
I haven't had it, I haven't counted that vote, so.
No, it's too late. That's why we asked you to put the builder, so it doesn't happen like that.
That's fair.
Ready for us?
Right then, okay. Now I'll go do. I see it. Call out Simon.
Come back to me.
Norman.
Richie Lamb's Jack Panther.
Jack Panther. Okay. Tim.
I'm going to go Matt Baker's newsstand. It was that or Dan Scud. I was torn between the two.
So which one got the newsstand? Yeah.
Newsstand, yeah.
Okay, Dan.
Dan's having a think.
It's frozen.
Newsstand.
Okay. We'll go to Al.
You said newsstand. I heard newsstand.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
He did say newsstand, did he? Okay.
he did die.
Al.
Not that it'll make much difference, probably, but I'd like to go for David Sargent's Saracen.
Saracen. I'll find that, and I've written it down. There we go. Got it. Okay, Paul.
Richie Am's Jag Panther. All day long for me.
Jag Panther. Okay. Sam.
Because it brings back memories to Saracen.
The Saracen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Dan, we've already had. Luke.
So difficult this week. I'm torn, but I'm going to have to go with the Saracen just because of the subject matter and what it's going into.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And that comes back to Simon.
I vote for 4.
No.
I'm 13.
Oh, I haven't got a bloody Scooby-Doo, if I'm honest. I've got 4, so I'm going to go Gary's NSR 500.
NSR 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That leaves just me, and I'll be honest with you, I'm torn, but I'm going to go for Gary's 300 SL. I just like that car. I don't know why.
Yeah. There's another one on the list.
Right, then let's have a look what we've got there. We've got a tie for 3rd place, got a clear 2nd and a clear 1st, but I feel a bit.
Well done, Al.
Yeah. Well, we've got joint 3rd place with Leslie's Porsche 934 and Richie Lamb's Jag Panther.
Oh, good. Yes. Nice one.
In 2nd place, we've got Gary Constable with his Mercedes 300 SL.
Well done.
Yeah. Stunning.
And unfortunately, in 1st place is my bloody Porsche.
Oh,
well done, mate.
Not again.
I feel bad. I really do.
No, don't feel bad, mate.
Well, put it towards Models and Heroes for me, Paul.
Oh, you're a star, mate.
United, mate. Well done.
Nice one.
But,
Well
I don't
done,
do
mate.
it again. I just enjoy the hobby. So,
Alan, you do realise that Saracen's being built for charity.
I do what? Yes.
Charity for charity.
It's I know. I didn't realise it was going to be entered, mate. I wouldn't have put in.
Well done, Al. Well done, Gary. Well done, the other Gary. Hang on, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well done to
Frank.
Richie as well.
Challenger scale models fix. It's a fix.
Yeah. I don't listen to him.
Yeah,
nice one, guys. Well done, everyone. The Chapper vote. Well done for the winners. Well done to Alan as well.
Wow, that was tough.
Thank you,
to be fair, mate, it's a stunning build.
It is. It's lovely. It's very nice.
I had 5 I had 5 builds. Yeah, it's so
It's good.
I've
Well,
got
That's
four.
13.
I had a few, but yeah, it's getting trickier every week.
It is. Well, there we go.
Thank you, guys.
He's done for tonight. We will catch you on Sunday, 10 a.m. and Wednesday at 10 a.m. There's a video scheduled for 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's the next part of the Porsche. And yeah, as always, check out International Scale Model Facebook page and forum, umpretail.com. We've got an hour and a half left. Hang on, when does it end our sale? I can't remember when it ends.
Midnight.
Monday.
Midnight, I think so.
I thought
An hour and a half.
earlier today,
When I placed an order before, there was an hour's countdown. It was, I know it was in hours. So
Yeah, so you've not got long left. Head on over there. Check out the Live the Bench page and our Fair Hangout group for the live shows and our Fair Hangouts. And my Paul ISM Facebook page and Instagram. And check out Luke's channel, Black Rifle Model Works. And Al's channel, Al's Modeling and Photography page.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. And yeah, there you go. He's got it up.
That was 6 p.m. this evening.
Oh, so it's ended.
Yeah.
So it's 6 p.m. with 6 hours left. So midnight tonight. You got an hour.
How's that work?
I got that email.
25 minutes, you mean?
I got that email at 6 p.m.
Oh, you got it at 6
hours
p.m.
left.
All right.
Half left.
Which
10 hour and a half. So head on over there, spend some money. There we are. So we will catch you all next time. Thanks for everyone that's watched, joined in. Thanks for all these guys for all the hard work they put in. And we will catch you all on Sunday morning. So,
Bye.
everybody, bye-bye.
Bye bye.